Evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Are we excited for this fantastic Vertu Cup where Leyton Orient versus Plymouth Argyle? Well, Harvey joining me as well tonight. Bit of a lastminute.com putting this one together, and I thought, why not? Lots to discuss, including that fans forum. So anyway, Harvey, good to see you in and keep me company tonight. How's things with you?
Yeah, all good, mate. Thank you for having me on. A little bit different for me not actually being at the game. A little bit strange. But yeah, excited to see this unfold.
Yeah, I think it's rare that you miss. I think is it 2 games you missed so far this season away?
Yeah, this is the second game now I've missed. And I'll be missing Doncaster on the 20th. And that should be it. That should be all the games I missed for the rest of the season. Fingers crossed.
Cool. Yeah, I've got Sophie who's keeping me company before bedtime, and these naughty elves are finding their way everywhere at the moment. But thanks for those that are joining us across the platforms. We are streaming as usual to YouTube tonight, to Facebook, to X, and there's a good few of you on from there already. It should be streaming to my TikTok account, and if it is, then evening to everybody there. We cannot see your comments. They do not come through, sadly, to the console here. But by all means, chat amongst yourselves and keep each other company. We already have in today, let me just adjust my microphone, PTR47GY is in the house. Evening to you. Argo83 is also in. Kami Tarasaki, if I pronounce that right. Hello, not seen you in before, so welcome in. Returns, yes, Plaguey returns in defence. So, I'll tell you what, let's have a quick look at the lineup. So tonight we have, and let me put on my glasses because I'm on my smaller screen, my TV ready for the game. So we have Ashby Hammond in goal, which, okay, he had that blunder in the last game, but good to see him back in for the Vertu. Ross Wiradu, Plegazuelo, Patterson, Edwards, who's got the captain's armband, Talai, which I wondered if they would play him or not. Come on to reasons why in a minute. Senny Roberts makes an appearance or a start, and Soranola and Dale. On the bench, we have Hazard, Mumba, Mitchell, Boateng, McCabe, Hatch, and Finn, which I thought they said yesterday that he had travelled up for an under-18s game, but I haven't watched the forum in full, so I might have got that wrong. He might have meant for this, but Finn is on the bench. So, yeah, that's good to see finally. Harvey, what do you make of that lineup? I mean, obviously the standout is Plegazuelo coming back in. We expected to try maybe see a bit of him on Saturday, but didn't. It's great to have him back, isn't it? Especially when things are just not going great at the moment again.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think Plegazuelo coming back is a big positive for us coming into it. I think the lineup as a general, it's certainly a weakened team. I think we're seeing Cleverly give players some minutes, which I think I'm looking more towards Ashby Hammond and Weirdo that aren't really going to get many minutes in the league with our current position and form. So possibly he's taken the approach of not taking this too seriously, which I don't think we can argue. I think our main focus has got to be on the league.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Andy's just slipping in there. So let me just try and get him in. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I've got to just adjust. He's thrown me off guard now. Let me just adjust the size so we can get him in on the... There he is.
Part-time supporter. What are you doing at home, Harvey, England?
Oh, mate, I'm gutted.
Mate, did you go? I obviously didn't go to the fans forum last night, but it was, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. So we're just going through the lineup, Andy. So we'll just finish off there and we'll touch up on the forum. We got 10 minutes to go before kickoff. I will just add, though, we will give some insights. Andy was there with Carl yesterday, but we are going to do a full-on digest or debrief on our Thursday live lounge at 8:30. So because obviously we'll have the game in a minute, and we'll see your comments coming in. Those loads coming in. I'll come to those in a second. But yeah, we will properly discuss that in a bit more detail then. But of course, we'll touch up on it tonight. But yeah, so Harvey, just carrying on. I think there's an element of where he also has to bring in some players. I mean, Robert's notable there, as well as obviously Pleguezuelo starting. Oseni, because Talai isn't going to feature for 3 league games. So we need Oseni to try and find his rhythm and find the back of the net. So, I think there's and it's a chance for these players to now try and stake a claim, because I think it's going to all get mixed up in the game against Bradford.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think, like you said, you've touched on it perfectly there. I think this is a huge chance for some of the players to really stake a headache for Cleverley going into Saturday. I think changes do need to be made. And I think players need to possibly not have that element of safety, whether they're going to be in the starting lineup.
Freaking hell. Sorry.
What?
What is his background? It's shocking. It really is.
Yeah, you just got to got to sort out your Mac skills, Andy. There we go. The Talai one, and Andy, I'll come to you on this one. I felt earlier in the WhatsApp group that he wouldn't play Talai, and I know it sounds like, well, you might as well play him because he's not playing for 3 games. But I get his frustrations on Saturday, but that ill discipline did then cost us our leading goal scorer and the league's leading goal scorer for 3 games, when we are absolutely in the, plug your ears, Sophie, SHIT. So I thought for that, he should just be dropped, let him just get himself sorted, and we'll see him in a few weeks' time. But he obviously starts tonight, so I don't have an issue with it either, but that ill discipline is going to really potentially cost us, Andy, isn't it?
Yeah, but I just think looking at the team selection for tonight, he's taking it. Clever's taking it seriously. He wants to win the match. Clearly, we're going to win this match if Talai's playing, because he's the only one that can score a goal.
Yeah.
So you've got to feed him, and I think with Plegue going back in there, that's a good move to have Plegue back in there. Vertu, I'm not too sure about being in the centre back. If he's midfield, that's fine. Yeah.
It's given people chances, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm glad that Finn's on the bench in the squad in some way, and hopefully get to see him. I always get nervous because I think he's someone that can show he can be a threat, and I don't care. I know Derek Adams said it last night. He's only 17. We've said it many a times. I've said it many a times, and others have agreed. If you're ready to play, you should be available. Forget the age. Can the player deliver what we need to? And when some players have either been badly inconsistent or just poor, you've got a local lad there that I'm absolutely sure will go out there and do everything he can for the badge. So I would be considering taking that up, Harv.
Sorry, I wasn't listening now.
Yeah, you weren't.
You weren't, were you? You weren't listening to school, young man, were you? No, you didn't listen to school, Harvey.
I'm trying to sort this stream out on my phone so I can.
Okay, you do that then, and I'll just ignore you for the next 90 minutes.
Sorry, Harvey, just take this seriously, you know.
Don't worry. I'll tell you what I'll do. Is if you subscribe to Harvey, please go and unsubscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe to the Crazy Pilgrim or the Grumpy Loyal, because we know what we're talking about, you know.
That's it. Right. I'm just going to read out some of the comments because I'm conscious that time ticks away. So Harry's Cook says hello, Harvey England. Kami Tarotsaki says we all know Cleverley isn't going anywhere. The board seem to like him a lot. We'll touch upon that in a minute. Come on the greens. GT says evening to you, mate. Domania says try playing the formation with that list. I think it will be an element of a 4-4-2, but we'll wait and see how things line up there. Also Yotta Smarlo, who's paired as well with the channel. Thank you for that. Hello Plymouth fans. Marie Chan here. I am a Liverpool. Yes, I think we remember you coming in on a previous show. She's a Liverpool FC fan. I watched the fans forum yesterday. Yeah, tasty is how I shall just sum it up in one word. Also, I need my glasses on. Pie15, who's also paired on YouTube. Thank you for that. What do you think the score will be tonight? Come on to that in a minute. 4-4-2 is what PTR47 is also saying. Paul Bailey's in, our Tama and under 15s team that we sponsor. Coach, evening to you, Paul. He says, evening, looks a good, strong team. Would like to have seen Finn start. Exactly the point I was just making as well. And I don't know if that's Carl lurking without intent. I think it might be actually in the comments on X on our pod. We've also got Benny Van Life. Evening to you, Benny. Pi also saying, what is our prediction? So let's do that quickly. So Harvey's probably not paying attention. So
I am.
Yeah.
I'm multitasking.
I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna just go a confident. Oh, I know, 2-0. There you go. What are you thinking, Andy?
I'm going 1-0 to Argyle, and I think Tolly's going to score it and get us into the next round.
Yeah, fair. I think Tolly will want to come out and make a statement, and there is the side to it that it's a chance for him to come out and make a positive turn before his break before his suspension. Harvey, what's in your mind tonight on the scoreline?
I think it is going to be a tough game. And I'm going to give Argyle the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say 1-1 and Argyle to win on penalties.
Oh, yeah, of course, because it will go straight to penalties, won't it? Not extra time if it is a draw. So, yeah, okay, 1-1, 1-0 to Andy, and I'm going 2-0. So we shall see. I am wearing, and I didn't actually put it on Saturday, so I haven't jinxed it yet, but I am wearing the Voodoo T-shirt. So the voodoo breaks the hoodoo. So let's see if that can bring us some luck tonight. I also hope
Harvey
that...
England one, Mike. You know that, didn't you?
Say again?
Get the Harvey England one. That's what you need, mate. And then they'll sell like hotcakes because he's got a fan club as long as my arm.
No,
They'll sell as many as those ice burns with the extra little Argyle logo on. So look, let's quickly touch upon it while we've got a couple of minutes before kick-off. Andy, I know Harvey's watched it all back. He didn't watch it live. I've seen about an hour of it. I caught the last 20 live, and I've watched the first part of it. I haven't seen it all, but I got enough of an idea in the comments. But you were there with Carl, donning your Block 9 hoodies. It was definitely tasty, Andy, wasn't it? But also a lot of acceptance of responsibility, the poor decision making, which is nice to see. But yeah, they were certainly thrown some difficult questions.
They were. I just wonder how much of it was like orchestrated beforehand, because I've not seen Charlie sort of really lay into like that. And I think he might have been. It makes you wonder whether he was sort of said, right, lay it on the thick, come on, because we got to show that we're piddled off here. Show the fans that we're piddled off. I don't think that's probably the case, but if for instance we didn't say that, if we did, if we said, oh, look, we're happy with it as it's going, we're still going to back Tom without saying that, oh, we've made some mistakes, we put our hands up to that, then it might have been different. But they owned up to the mistakes. As I said, I spoke to them both after. I spoke to Paul Byrne and Simon Hallett afterwards, and Simon's words. I said to him, "What's the situation if we get through the next 3 games without a win, and then Clev suddenly walks, and what do we do then?" And he said, "Well, just as well we've got Derek in then." So that's the response I got. Paul Byrne was different. He gives some really reasoned answers, really good. He's a lovely guy, Paul Byrne, by the way. For those who haven't met him, and he's said he would like to come on the show at some stage, but obviously when he's into his new role. So yeah, it wasn't very nice. So there's a lot of people shouting out, including me. I was sort of, when they said the 9 million, I said, "Where's it gone? Where is it?" Because all I can see is like Talai for 1.2, and odds and ends for players that I shared with you earlier on, Mike, and not much else. And I know that's going to go on wages as well. So. Yeah, it could sort of tot up to 9 million. But...
I think it's, and I'll briefly get your thoughts, Harvey, as well, as we get close to that kickoff. But for me, the one thing that I've said it all along, and it's not a happy clapper statement at all, but is the fact that anybody that thinks that Simon doesn't care, he would have been hurt last night. They would have expected it to be raw. I absolutely believe that the direction of just being honest and accepting with the fans has been driven by Paul Byrne, and I respect that. He said from day one that he wants to engage more with the fans. He wants to be honest where they can. There's certain things you obviously can't say, and I think a lot of that was driven by it. Charlie Price did do a really good job, and that may have been discussed beforehand, and the acceptance of, look, if you feel you need to challenge us. I think there was definitely an air of, we've just got to take what's coming to us. Some of the comments will be what they are. and some of them will be really well constructed. And then we've just got to say it as it is. The big outtakes, Harvey, for me, the financial situation that the club's in. There's that black hole. I don't know what value was given to it because I haven't heard that section. I don't know if it was 2 million or something. Their financial accounts are due out. The annual accounts of Companies House are expected around this time. And we will do a session on that when they come out. But he's given that 9 million budget. He said top 6. That's what it is. The stats are there from the EFL. It includes wages as well as the transfers.
Be right back, chaps.
And that's right. And so, he is trying to deal with a situation when he did say 2 forums ago that that's it now, or the last forum, Jane said no more. This is a dodgy predicament financially that the club's in, with a CEO doesn't officially start fully until January.
Yeah, and I did really like Paul Byrne's approach to it. I thought that the way he come across and the way he answered questions was promising. I'm not 100% sure if they said a figure, but they definitely said it was going to be in the loss margin of millions. So it is worrying, especially when you look at when Argyle got promoted to the Championship. We was one of the most substantial ran clubs, and it seems to have dipped massively. But it's one of them which we.
Sorry, we're 50 seconds in. I just got the channel up on Sky Sports Plus. So apologies, folks. We are underway. Go on, Harvey. Finish off.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely a worrying time, and it's definitely something that is going to be on a lot of Argyle fans' minds, and especially for mine, because the last thing I want to see is my club back in towards administration or in any kind of trouble such as that. But a win tonight will get us some money. That's what I do know.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you have to take these, and it could be why Talai's playing, folks. It could, you've got to take this seriously because you need every revenue and income stream you can get now. That's the reality of it. We also
at the ground.
Say again.
Buy your pasties at the ground. Buy your pints at the ground.
Yeah, exactly. And I know some of you will be saying, "Well, we're doing enough as it is now." It is what it is. Sometimes with supporting a club, we'll come onto it a bit more. The balls were just Argo in the back. Pleggy's just clearing the ball up to try and find Talai. But yes, you've got to really, and I know those that want Simon out, want him to walk, shouted it at the game on the weekend and all that jazz. If there's no buyer to come in, I keep saying it before, be careful what you wish for, because the club would be in an absolute massive, and I mean serious situation. You cannot run at a loss without a shareholder supporting that loss. Yeah, that's how serious the situation can be. I don't believe there's a CFO still in place either. Paul Byrne is a chartered accountant, but he's not in the role full time. So there's a lot going on there. And clearly, to summarise for me, Hallett has really, I thought the whole recruitment side, what we put in place with Jimmy D and all that lot, it seemed to be thrown out the window. That's under Parkinson's tenure, in my opinion. He let that happen, and he rightly had to go amongst all the other stuff. So, look, we'll touch upon this on the Thursday Live Lounge in more detail. Share and chat amongst yourselves with it in the comments. I'll come to them in a minute. But importantly, tonight, these players have got to try and put on a show and see if they can get us through to the next round because, as Harvey said, every penny counts. With 3 minutes 20 in, Argyle have got the ball. It's a free kick just to the left. We're shooting left to right in the first half. It's Owen Dale just towards the touchline here. He's going to cross a ball in, probably about 15 yards out, a couple of yards from the throw-in. Ball's whipped in. Ooh, cleared by the defence. It's back out to Soranola, was that? Couldn't get it back in, and now Orient try to break. No, and it's cleared out for a throw-in. So, Andy, I'm guessing you're listening on the old radio, Devon?
I've got half an ear on it, so I'll try not to give too much away.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, watching on Sky Sports, I'll just look at some of the comments while I keep an eye on things. Argo 83, I know wages play a big part in the 9 million, but seriously, 3 million tops on players. Oh, Oseni with a chance, and it's still in the box for Argyle, but it's cleared. It's blocked by his shot was blocked by the defender as Argyle broke. This whole 9 million quid, yeah, it's built up of player transfers and wages. The thing that shocks me the most and worries me for a lot of clubs is that in League One, when you think the wages, I know we've got some players on high wages after coming down from the Championship, but the demand for high salaries is bigger than ever. And I think a lot of smaller clubs just won't sustain these levels of weekly wages and transfer fees. You know, it was 2 million, Derek said a few years back. You know, it's now 9 million, the budget. There's some scary numbers there that a lot of clubs can't. Well, Exeter, for one, have obviously got a problem at the moment. So Dale trying to attack the box. It's all Argyle at the minute, to be fair. They're keeping it in Orient's half. Just cleared out, though, which will go for a goal kick to Leyton Orient.
I think I'm about a minute behind here.
Well, good, because there's always the danger, and Andy knows this as we've done it before, where you don't want. I'm obviously watching it, trying to commentate, and you don't want someone 30 seconds going goal, and then you're like, I haven't seen it yet. But Andy knows how to play the game.
I'm just going to say it to annoy you.
Yeah, I'll just kick you out. It's fine. 2 years ago today, we beat Stoke in the last minute at home park. Pie says. Haller in, says Cillian 8616. Balls with Argyle deep in their half, just about to clear it out. It is good, though, to see Pleggy on the pitch again. How long does that feel we've missed him? And how vital could that be? Orient still with the ball in Argyle's half, just inside the halfway line. I put this elf on here, but he's actually distracting me, so he can go off. Just still on the halfway line, pass back. They're just moving it amongst themselves. Argyle just waiting patiently to close them down. No threat at the moment. Pushed out wide to the left. Oh, who was that who just tried to get his foot in? I think it was McCabe. Oh, no, Dale. Sorry, apologies. As he moves from the left to the right. Still with Orient, though. Halfway line as the player tries to turn. Driving forward now to the middle. Passes it out wide to the left. It's deep in Argyle's half down this left-hand side. Their number 7's looking, and he's run it offside. So the threat is nullified. Ben Collins, evening to you. He says, just finished the yard workup. Listening to the forum last night, we would be up the... basically Shit Creek without a paddle. Sorry, he didn't put that in, but I'm putting that in. What formation are we playing? Stevie Vaughan says, evening, Steve. I think it's 4-4-2. It's difficult because I know so many want him out, but honestly, if you understand running a business, you can't run it loss-making unless you can shore it up. And that's the one thing we got to be thankful for. Whatever, and he admitted to his bad decisions, and that he's been honest now, which is good to see. There's a lot of work to do for Paul Byrne. Oh, Weiradu nearly getting caught out with a ball passed to him from Ashby Hammond inside the box, but it's cleared. I think is that Ross we got on the left here, just trying to find a pass. Come on, boys. Patterson on the ball now, looking for a long diagonal straight over to Dale, who's trying to run his hardest, but it was overhit, goes out for a goal kick. Good bit of opportunity there from Ross. Good vision, trying to catch the Orient out on the attack, but just slightly overhit. So, but welcome everybody to the show tonight. Yeah, late decision to do a watch along, but as we've got a couple more home games back to back, I thought why not? So we can all suffer again. But it looks like Argyle a bit more on the front foot here. Pressurising the defence, nearly nicking the ball, but as Orient break away now, taking it forward, trying to get it down this right-hand side, which they do. Looking for a pass to the number 9. It's not quite there. Squares it back to the middle, but Dale manages to steal the ball. It's now with Oseni. He goes back to Weiradu, who then is tackled on the ball. I think, is it? Yeah, free kick, possibly. I think so, yeah, to Weiradu, who obviously is back in the squad. Let's hope to pray, as well as Ashby Hammond, that they don't make a blunder tonight. What have we got else in looking back through the other comment thread that I can see? It's a black kit again. Yes, it is. Players standing out for sure. Argyle 4, I think that is. Surely if things are so financially bad, shouldn't we at least know who the potential investors are that Hallett has turned down? No, he doesn't have to tell you that. And also, I don't mean that ignorantly, mate, but also there'll be non-disclosure agreements, so you won't ever know. So been involved in plenty of deals where you sign NDAs, so you just keep your interest and identity away from it. But he may well have to relax what he's looking for, but please understand he's invested a lot of money and he is going to want to see something back for that. I'm sure he will do whatever he can for the club and he will support it for as long as he needs to. But he absolutely does deserve a return back. And some of you may not agree with that. But if it was your money and you were sticking tens of millions in, you'd want the same. Ball's just back with Orient's keeper. Just they drive it out the back. Let me unmute the sound because it's really weird for me not hearing anything on the TV even. Oh, they try to make a break through the middle, but it's blocked by McCabe, and it's switched then to Talai. Is that Patterson trying to get it out wide? Just trying to see. Can't work out who that is.
What time are you on?
10 minutes 26.
So yeah, I'm about 15 seconds behind.
Free kick to Argyle. We do believe it's a 4-4-2. Oh, yeah, of course it's Sorinola. That's on as well, isn't he? Didn't have a great game at the weekend, but then who did in that second half? So balls with Edwards, going back to Ashby Hammond, who clears it over to the left and trying to work out. Don't know. God, really hard to see tonight. I have got my glasses, folks, so don't take the mickey.
You right, Soph?
Oh, they're useless because they're reading glasses. Yeah, Soph sat here, chilled. You right, Sophie? Yeah, good. Argyle on the attack with Edwards on the right. He now squares it back to McKay. Oh, Roberts. Sorry, that's the 24. I'm not used to seeing Roberts on. It's pushed out wide to Patterson, who goes to Wiradu. Oh, who nearly loses the ball but wins it back. Tries to flick it on to Talai, but it's blocked and cleared. Oh, Patterson with a slice clearance. It's a little bit of a scrap in the middle of the park here, but Orient take control of it and pass it back to their right back, who looks to play it forward. Argyle doing well just to sort of stay in their shape and stop the threat from Orient. But definitely a better start for Argyle. It's pushed out wide, diagonal ball to the right-hand side. What's the player going to do? He goes straight across the middle of the park to the number 9, who tries to flick it through to the on-running number 14, but it's blocked by Argyle. Still in Argyle's half, though, and still with Orient. And Argyle closing down really well, trying to just nullify the threat and push them back.
Luton 1-0.
Ah, okay.
Something to cheer about.
God. I mean, we know they're in a financial situation, and I know you sort of of who they are and all that sort of stuff. But I think at the end of the day, you don't wish ill on any football club. I think there's going to be a few more that are going to be feeling the financial squeeze in the coming months as pressure mounts on everybody's costs. Orient with the ball down the left-hand side, just passing it amongst each other, not able to really breach for an attack at the moment. Argyle holding them back. Yep, trying to clear it through again, but Edwards manages to collect it. Dealt with, back to Pleggy, who clears it forward. It's not quite out yet. It's a bit scrappy trying to clear the ball out. It's in the middle of the park in Argyle's half now, but again, Orient not able to capitalise, and we've got a Senni trying to run onto a ball down this right-hand side. It's dealt with, though, by the defender, who clears it forward, but Dale's there to win it back. He just gets it taken off him, but steals it again. Unfortunately, the flick-on doesn't fall to Talai, the keeper. The keeper was passed the ball back and got it caught between his feet. It went through his legs, but he just managed to deal with it before the on-running Talai was going to smash it in the back of the net.
Port
So
Vale 2
if it's not
points in the
Ashby
North.
Hammond, it's the
Wow.
opposition goalie making a fumble. Balls to Al. Come on, Dale. Dale loses out on this right-hand side. Number 3 now attacking down the left. Driving forward. Tries to feed the ball through to number 9, who he does. Oh, Ashby Hammond comes out. The player takes it around him. But he's got Ross, I think it is, on him. Forces him out wide. Oh, that's going to be a free kick. Roberts putting a tackle in. Yeah, it was a good little bit of play. Dale getting caught out with the ball in Orient's half on the right-hand side. And then it allowed the number 3 to break forward, pass it to the number 9 who ran into the box, and luckily Ross was able to force him out wide. But there is a free kick. It's probably just in about 16, 17 yards on the touchline, about 5 yards in on this left-hand side. Orient shooting right to left. It's a big game for Ashby Hammond as well to sort of prove what he can do. His distribution, I still stand by the fact that it's far better than Hazard's. But that fumble in that last game, right at the death. Just waiting for the free kick. I'll come to some of your comments once we get a break in play. So I'm not that settled tonight because getting home from work, trying to get sorted with the kids as well for food and then get ready. It's a bit of a rush one. Right, ball's getting crossed in now. Oh, it's cleared. I think that was Talai who clears the ball, actually. And then a shot that pushes it out wide. Right, let me just quickly jump to some of the comments. Cami said, just please, no injuries tonight. And a good performance. Argyle 83 saying, Port Vale 2, Burnley 0. Wow. Graham Byrne, evening to you. I did see you come in earlier with a comment, Graham. We're looking more physically stronger tonight. Argyle 83 McCabe, question mark. He is in the squad, isn't he? Oh, no, that's where I've got myself confused. Sorry. It's with Roberts, obviously, slotting in as well. Today, no McCabe, so thank you for pointing that out. Is that keeper? And tonight, following on from his, let's hope it's a better match next week and tonight. Yeah, absolutely agree. We really need a win tonight, obvious, but would make a big difference going into Saturday. Yeah, big game against a decent side, and that could be embarrassing to the extreme, or it might be typical Argyle, and against a better team, we end up getting a good result. Balls with Orient in their half, just looking for an outfield pass, but it goes back across the defensive line. It's not the most exciting game, but I definitely agree. Argyle are looking, like Graham said, a lot more physical. Pleggy will add to that too. Roberts is quite a fiery character, so he'll be putting in some challenges, which he's already done. Talai looks up for it as well, which is good. Right, Orient breaking down this left now. What can they do? Trying to get the crossing, which they do. But, I tell you what, that's a risky back pass from Patterson to Hammond. But it's cleared forward nonetheless and headed straight back. Orient take control of the ball. Not much going on. Argyle definitely keeping them at bay. And when they do get a ball in, it's a bit scrappy. Driving forward again, no missed tackle there, but I think it was Weiradu just outside. Pleggy there to nullify the threat. Gets the ball out to Talai. Still in Argyle's half. He's trying to look for an outlet. Can't find anyone because we're too deep. Goes back to Soranola, who chips the ball over across field to Edwards on this right-hand side. Back to Roberts. Oh, be careful there. Plays the ball back to Pleggy with a number 9 lurking, but it's back with Hammond, who's just looking for a pass. Not rushing, not panicking. Goes square to Ross, who's on this left-hand side for Argyle. Cuts it straight across to Pleggy on the right. Looks for a long ball up, trying to find a Seni, but it's dealt with by the left-back. What are they going to do with this now on this left-hand side of Orient's? Mistaken. I should say a poor touch from the Orient defender. It's a throw into Argyle, halfway in their half. See what we can do with this. How can I read that name? Luis Miguel Cava. Yeah, I can't. Apologies for that. But he says Plymouth Argyle Football Club. There you go, Harvey. You have a go at trying to pronounce that comment.
Luis Miguel Carvajal Gonzalez.
There you go. Well done.
Geelong,
job than me.
Geelong.
Blackpool 3-0 down
Harvey,
in only 18
I taught
minutes.
you to read at school, Harvey, England. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was.
Luis Miguel Carvajal Gonzalez. Right?
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh. Right, just waiting for a corner it is to Argyle. I think the first corner of the game on the right-hand side for Argyle. See what we can do with this. I tell you what, the black kit, I don't think we played much in the black, have we? That does look good.
There's a theory that the black kit was actually meant to be the third kit, wasn't it? Have you heard that theory?
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, but they couldn't get there was something to do with the licensing or the printing or something. So that's
really?
It around. Yeah, something to do with the black and the pink.
Corner comes in from Soranola. Talai tries to flick it on, and it goes wide. Good bit of play, that. Obviously, something I reckon that they've practiced in the training ground. So it was a low corner, but Talai ran straight across in front of the defence to get his header on, I think, and it just goes wide of the post. So... Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, yeah, it's a goal kick. I thought it was another corner for a second.
Any views of Cleverly yet, guys, or not? What's it
doing? No, I haven't seen any showing of him, no.
One towards the start of the game, he was stood up, but nothing since.
But it's calm and composed and organised from Argyle again, so that's good to see. Edwards just clearing the ball forward from Pleguezuelo. Dale's trying to pick it up. Oh, cheeky little flick on, which Roberts then tries to spread the ball over to Jim Patterson, but it doesn't meet him, and it's Orient on the attack now on this right-hand side. Trying to break free, number 24, but Soranola should deal with that. He's just trying to get away from his man and clear the ball. Oh, he does, but it deflects back. It's in the danger area now, still with Orient, who are just outside the 18-yard box, trying to look for a chance to get a shot off or a pass and can't. Cross the ball in now, though, should be dealt with, which it is. Not the best of clearance, and it's a throw-in. Yeah, no, I know. Do you want to take it to Mummy? See if she wants to answer it. My mum's phoning me. So Mum, I'm on a live, Mum. I can't speak to you. You should be watching, like a mother should be watching her son here. Hey, I wouldn't blame her for not doing that, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, commentator saying a fairly even contest. That's probably fair. Orient have certainly turned it up a little bit for these last 10 minutes. It was Argyle to start with. So Orient with a free kick just about 10 yards inside the halfway line on this left-hand side. Going for a short one, though. It's played back to the centre-back, who's going to go square to his partner there, who's looking for that pass on that right-hand side. Oh, it's overhit, and player can't control it, out for a throw. And oh, it's awful weather there as well, heavy rain, so that's going to always mix things up.
Just don't put a cross into Ashby Hammond.
Hey. Yeah. I'm sure you fumbled the odd one in your short career, Harv.
Never in my net. Never in my net.
Never in your net. No, it was bad, wasn't it? And he had a good game up to that point, really. Orient on the attack now. Ball spread out down this left-hand side as the number 9 tries to look for a way to drive into the box and can't get back. Can't get past Pleguezuelo. He does cross the ball in, though. Pleggy heads it clear. Oh, it's still in the danger. Oh, hang on. Still, it was still in the danger area. The ball sort of flicked and rebounded, and then the player tried to hit it on the volley, and it goes out for a goal kick. Gamer Boy, Spencer, good to see you in tonight. Steve Ramsey, evening, corner to us. He was saying that earlier. Let me just check. I haven't missed any other comments. Yeah, Blackpool 3-0 down in 18 minutes is quite bad, isn't it? Have they shown Cleverly yet? Yeah, sorry, I did hear Andy or someone pick that one up. Nope, not seen anything more of him yet. I tell you what, regardless of the board, all last night backing him, you know, you do wonder what's going through his own mind, dealing with a very difficult situation for him and the club. Dale on this right-hand side, that's a foul. Trying to drive it forward. He gets shoved off the ball. It's a free kick to Argyle on this right-hand side. Probably about 12 yards in from the corner flag here. So it's a chance, another set piece. Again, something else, Andy Harv. We need a decent set piece coach, but it might be difficult with these finances to recruit at the moment.
Yeah. Talking set pieces, I just heard something.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to speak too much on the fans forum, but a question I did really like yesterday was Matey's question about trying to get a physio in.
Yes, I did it. I caught that one.
Yeah, I thought that was a very good question to ask. So I think that's definitely something we need to look into, because the amount of injuries we have in training is phenomenally bad, really, and the amount of long-term injuries. I mean, Ibrahim's currently on crutches.
2 seconds, Harvey. Short free kick taken. Short free kick to Patterson. Tried to chip into the box. Deflected. Goes out.
That's what I meant about set piece.
So yeah, go on, Harv. Oh, hang on. Let's just. They're going to take this corner. So hold that thought for a minute. I don't disagree with you though, but then
I've just seen the free kick. Just seen it.
Right, so it's a short corner between Sorinola and Patterson, back to each other, just outside the box, back to Patterson, over hit, so he's going to have to try and deal with this now. He does get the cross in. Oh, where is it going to land? Ooh, it did get flicked up into the air, but it's cleared by Orient, but it's flicked back in by Edwards. Oh, my days. Wiradoo on his own with a header. It's soft. It went to the keeper. He could have headed it down to Talai. It was a weak effort, but it was an effort. Orient, though, on the counter-attack. Plaguey deals with the ball into the box, though. And Hammond, I can confirm, Hammond did just catch the ball with both hands and collected it perfectly fine. Just saying.
I haven't seen that yet. There he goes.
Well, you're not too far behind.
No, it's only about 10, 15 seconds.
Dale trying to lose his man now, but he's getting forced back into his area and wins the free kick. Ball's in Argyle's half. Thanks again, everybody who's joining us across the channels. Appreciate it as always. Sorry, it's if it's a bit hit and miss tonight. So a bit of a late decision, but we'll get through it nonetheless. A good number of you are watching what we got here. About 400 odd over on X and a good number of you on YouTube with a few on Facebook. So welcome to you all. Those that are listening in on my TikTok channel, because it should be streaming to there. We can't get your comments in. Talk amongst yourselves, but welcome anyway. So just waiting now. There was a little chance there, but nothing much of it. It was a long shot hit well wide by an Argyle player. It's a goal kick. So just seeing the replay of the headed chance as the ball gets cleared from a cross as a result of the corner. Edwards then flicks the ball back into the box, and then it's headed on. Can't see who that is, but Wiradoo, when you see it, Harv, just on his own, and he had enough time to actually even bring it down.
Yeah, it's a split second decision, isn't it? I think relatively he's done the right thing. I think that he's done the right thing getting something on it, and just wasn't enough on it.
Yeah, I mean, it will go down as a
shot on target.
Maybe.
Little wins.
Benny Van Dyke saying as well, Wiradoo should have gone for a spinning bicycle kick there instead of the header.
It would have ended in our own net.
Yeah, he would have done the bicycle kick the wrong way. Yeah. Orient on the attack down this left-hand side. Argyle maintaining their shape and discipline, forcing Orient to take a shot from long range. It's cracked someone on the head who's gone down. It's Wiradoo. Referee stops play. Wiradoo gets up, though. He seems fine. Terry Alford saying, evening to you, Terry, somehow you're making this game sound exciting. Well, I mean, that's my job sometimes, isn't it? When it's not brilliant, you've got to try and make the show exciting.
You can't stop him talking, guys. That's what it is.
Yeah, someone did. It was Spencer said, "Were you at the forum yesterday?"
Yes,
obviously, I'm guessing Spencer. This time you weren't. Andy and Carl were at the forum, and just as Wiradoo is just walking off in this break. So we are going to do the digest of the fans forum on the live lounge on Thursday at 8:30. So make sure you join us for that. I need to get that show scheduled up. Actually, thinking about it. So please make sure you join us for that, where we'll go through the key points from that forum yesterday. It was tasty. There was a lot of honesty. I think Paul Byrne's got a lot to sort out with the stuff that's been going on recently. Clearly, everybody not happy with the recruitment in the summer. I think there was a little bit of maybe protecting David Fox from Simon and Nat and pinning all the recruitment blame on Tom Randall. Look, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I still feel to this day that Fox was thrown into a position last minute that with a huge amount on his shoulders to deal with. For him, he's just going to mature and nurture under Derek Adams. I don't see him leaving, if I'm honest.
Have you seen this, mate? Matt Austin, Harvey England, kept his first clean sheet at the weekend. Is that because he didn't wet the
His
bed?
first,
Yeah.
and he's there, and we're talking about Hammond's fumbles, and he hasn't kept a clean sheet.
That's what it is.
Hey, I play.
Get out of that one.
I've had my.
It's one of our bed matches.
I like to make sure my Sunday team's end of season fund is up there, so we have a good day, right? One goal don't act. One goal don't. Yeah, but yeah, what 114-0 on the
14-0. Wow.
Yeah.
And yes,
Still waiting for the team to turn up. The team didn't turn up actually, so still waiting for them.
I'm just going to, speaking of, I'm just going to see if I can find it. He sent it to me earlier on today, and I don't know if he still plays with you in some way, but my mate Sean said that his team won the Monday night Premier League last night, beating the team that were first 2-0. 6 leagues, 36 teams, champions of the lot. So well done to him and his crew on that success.
You did go wait for it, House.
He's a goalkeeper for them as well. Orient with the ball. Oh, Edwards steals the ball. He's charging forward now. Who's he got up front? Aseni's up there. Hang on, here we go. Aseni is goal! Inches away. So Edwards pits a great ball into the box, and Aseni manages to get to it after a deflection. Just doesn't connect with it very well as the keeper's coming out, and it just goes wide. Yeah, as Edwards tries to cross it, and it's deflected, which favours Aseni running onto it. And he jumps as the keeper's coming down for it, he catches the ball, but just goes wide. So there we go. There's a chance, another chance. Harvey England should sign for Argyle. No, he shouldn't.
No. Actually, Ashby Hammond, I reckon, give me 8 months. 8 months. Training and diet.
Oh dear! Imagine that. Balls of Orient in their own half. Argyle pressing, trying to catch them out, but they managed to spread it wide to the left now as they look to try and take this ball forward. Argyle keep forcing them back, not giving them many options, which is good to see. It's now pushed out to the right-hand side, As Archibald, he's called, tries to get the cross in. It is blocked by Sorinola, goes out. I think, is that their first corner? Could be Orient's first corner, actually, of the game. On this right-hand side. Morgan Almond, England new number 1, and also said Gashby Hammond. Oh dear, bless him. Matt Austin, Harvey England kept his first clean sheet. We read that one out. I'm just trying to see
Up
what
the con.
My body couldn't take it anymore after playing in goal for... Oh, my days! What's going on here? Corner. So the ball's crossed in. I can't remember. I think it was Pleggy mishit his clearance. It then sort of rebounded to the point of, I think it hit into Lie and nearly going in. The striker wins the ball and then shoots it going down to the ground. It hits to Lie, nearly goes into his own net.
It was a good save. It's great.
It was, yeah. I'm just watching the quick corner on the bar. Lovely tip over from Ashby Hammond. There's the corner's taken quickly. Crossed in, he flicks it on, goes out for another corner, but there was the on-running 27 who would have headed it into the back of the net. Another good save from Ashby Hammond. Corner now on this left-hand side. Keen to take these quickly. It's crossed into the box in the middle of the area. It's headed away, possibly by Pleggy, I can't see. Out. It's now with Orient on the right-hand side again, trying to look for these crosses in. It was a good save, Harvey, to be fair. I don't think it did cross the line, but that was close. Not what we need is another mistake.
From the angle that I'm watching it.
Okay. God, it's all going on these last few minutes. Aseni's chance just then, and Orient having a couple. Hello, El Banana. Yeah, El Banana. Good to see Finn here. Yeah, he's on the bench. Hopefully he gets a chance to come on. It is more possession with Orient at the moment. Remember, we do tend to win games when we have less possession, around that 40% mark. They're trying to find a route, but Argyle really pressing them, closing out any opportunities to find space. So well organised by the Greens tonight. You can see that, Harv, can't you? They're like struggling to find that route forward.
Yeah, I think this is how the game's going to go. I think it's going to be two sides that I haven't seen Orient's lineup, and I don't know how many changes they've made, but I think it's going to be a lot of like this, where it's going to be an evenly matched side, where it's going to go down to teams having to take their chances, and I just hope it doesn't turn out how it did on Saturday, especially with that Aseni chance that he missed earlier on.
Yeah. No, this is... it's actually on the right-hand side. Soranola, I think, gets back for that. Deals with it. It was nearly caught out there with the pass through on this split the defence on this right-hand side. And the on-running 44 Archibald he is. But Soranola manages to deal with him. But it is a corner to Orient. El Banana saying that he is going to the game against Bradford. I'm not even going to... I don't even know what to predict on that when we discuss it on Thursday's Live Lounge. Corners dealt with, but it's still Orient in possession just outside the 18, and he goes for a smash from about 30 yards, actually, 25, 30 yards out. Way wide, Morehouse, goal kick to Argyle. What else have we got? Kami Taratsaki says, how long has Mackenzie been injured for? Mackenzie who? Oh, yeah, that player. That we probably won't see. I don't mean that. Oh, I do, because it's just like we've just signed. That's the other situation with the recruitment, actually. Good segue is the amount of players like that. And, I say the amount, him and Benarous, who are prone to injury before, has not been ideal for Argyle either.
I don't think Mackenzie picked up an injury at Aberdeen, though, did he? I think I seen someone
here.
So we just crocked him, basically.
Yeah.
He did have a head injury up at Aberdeen, didn't he? Had a chair.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing the photo of that.
4-0 to Bradford. Yeah. Wow. Exeter losing 2-0.
Yeah, ball's just been
little wins.
Pass amongst each other in the middle here. Not much happening, but it's then cleared forward, but Argyle deal with it. Oh, Wiradu getting caught out, but he manages to win the ball back. Fortunate there. Soranola plays it out wide to Patterson, who finds himself going back to Hammond, who then needs to get the ball back to Patterson. It's his only outlet, who's now trying to clear it forward. He does. Oh, and it's flicked back in by Orient, but it's out for a goal kick because the players were offside. So, yeah, it's not, as whoever said earlier, apologies, that I'm making it sound more exciting than it is. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it'd be pretty crap if I'm just sat here going, yeah, this is shit, isn't it? This is boring. This is not very good. Seeing my first clip of Cleverly as the camera zooms down into the dugout. He's in his usual hands in his pocket pose, but it's behind, so can't see any facial expressions at the moment.
Can see his ball patch coming through, though. Crikey. He must be causing that by some stress. Jesus.
Needs to get some proper shampoo and conditioner in there. That's what he needs.
Just have a word with his matey Joe R.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The old Brill cream, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I can't remember what it was now. Head and Shoulders.
Oh, no, yeah. It was Beckham, wasn't it? It was Brill cream. Yeah, it was Head and Shoulders. Yeah, no going bold for me yet, which after all these years, I'm quite pleased with that. Always look after your hair,
on that,
ladies and gentlemen. Say again?
It's a wig.
Yeah.
That's a wig, isn't it?
How did you used to do it in school when you used to do that or whatever it was? Ball's cleared out by Orient's keeper. There's not much happening at the moment, folks, so you're not missing much. Back to Ashby Hammond, who's looking for a ball on this right-hand side. Actually, really good pass to Deo, who tries to flick it on to Aseni, who shoves the defender off, but it's still with Orient, who then try and smack it forward, but it's up in the air. And it's going to be headed about for a minute. There he goes. Wiradu tries to clear. Come on, Argyle. Want to see you create some more attacking play. Steve Ramsey saying it's just so uninspiring. Yeah, it's not. Look, it's not the best, is it? But we've seen Argyle worse than this, that's for sure.
I think you'll see our character the first 10, 15 minutes of the second half now, because I think going off of Saturday, I think that first half we was decent, but
Orient just breaking down this left-hand side. Sorry, Harv. Oh, it's a leg stuck out by Pleggy. Is the ref giving it? Oh, weird one, this one, because the player tries to go past Pleggy just outside the 18-yard box, goes down. The referee just takes a while to make the decision. It's not as if Orient have the ball to play on. Actually, Edwards collects the ball, but he
The
then
Orient
decides
player.
to blow up and give a yellow card to Pleggy. Oh, sorry.
No,
You
it's
put the Orient player for simulation. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Cheating.
I just literally just come up. So it's just Karoma who gets the yellow card for simulation.
So Pleggy stuck his leggy out, and Karuma got booked for it.
Pleggy got a bit leggy, but survived a yellow.
I'll tell you,
All
Josh Koroma always does well against us as well. I remember
Yeah,
it.
it does. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, agree with Cammy. I hope Finn Hatch come on at half time. I do feel sorry for Hatch. He got recalled back and gets no game time.
Luton 3-0 up against Exeter.
Oh, are they? That's a virtual one as well, isn't it?
It is, but
Yeah.
small. It's small victories, Harvey. It's a small victories.
Exactly that. I think the only league game today is Wigan. Wigan v Barton's the only league game. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, right.
Come on.
Mozza
Mozza on TikTok has messaged me saying, Exeter, we're going to go straight to the final, he says. We're beating Exeter.
Well, we could do with it for the funds.
No, he's a Luton fan.
Oh, okay, sorry. Right, ball's cleared up long to try and find Tolly, but it doesn't. It's then headed away, but a miscom, and it's cleared for an Argyle throw-in deep in Orient's half on this right-hand side. Shots so far, 6 to Leyton Orient, 5 to Argyle. One on target for Argyle. Which one was on target? Don't recall one being on target, but anyway. Thrown by Edwards. Tolly then tries to flick an early ball into the box, but it's cleared away. It's headed back up. Not dealt with brilliantly, though, by the Orient defender, but Dale can't control it. Tolly's trying to win this ball inside the box. It's a bit scrappy, but Orient do get it away eventually. As they try and look to clear it further forward, Argyle pressing and keeping that pressure on is forcing mistakes to the Orient defence. Roberts, though, commits a foul, free kick. It's good to see him getting some minutes as well. Good old Caleb.
Plague's going to get 45 minutes by the look of it.
Yeah, he might even get a bit more, to be honest, to get those legs ready for Saturday. So imagine we might see him for 60. If he's fit enough, then he might stick it out. So Orient trying to attack the right-hand side. It's a poor pass forward, and it goes out for an Argyle throw-in. Shameless that is, Harv.
I don't have a clue what he's on about there.
No, I don't know either. But thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. So we welcome the company, and where we can, I will do these watch-alongs, because I generally watch it anyway, so we might as well do it live, Sophie, eh? Who will be going for bed at half-time. At least she gets to sit for a half, because normally her bedtime's at 8, and obviously normally a midweek game is a 7:45 kickoff. Orient on the attack now, but brilliantly dealt with by Dale, and then dealt with by Sorinola to take the ball forward to Aseni, who's trying to lose his man, but he makes a poor first touch, really. It's back in possession with Orient, who are trying to attack down the right-hand side again. This Archibald trying to look for a chance to run forward, but can't, so has to take the ball back. They then go across to the left-hand side here. It's left back number 3 trying to get past Pleguezuelo. He's got Edwards there to support him as well. He's getting caught out. Oh, and that's going to be a free kick. He pulls Edwards down.
5-game glory. 5-game glory comment.
Say again?
5-game glory comment.
Spencer, hey Mike, can you give my friend Bradley a shout out, please? He is watching this pod. Evening to you, Bradley. Is that Ibrahim Spencer or just another Bradley? But yeah, evening to you. Oh, have we got a little break here? No, I'll come to it in a second. Ashby Hammond's just clearing the ball up. Talai flicks it on this right-hand side. Weiradu tries to knock it on as well with his head, but it goes straight back to the goalie. Christmas sweater, not jumper, design is coming along. So I should have something to show at the weekend.
Don't fall for it.
It will be 20 quid. I've looked at ways I can make it cheaper, and I can't. The graphics alone, just to put on a shirt, are not cheap. So, but it should look really good. So I'll sort of give that a might. Can I do it Thursday? Or maybe able to. But if not, certainly in the post-match on Saturday. If I'm not, don't wear it to the ground. But it should look really, really good. So, and I'm tempted to do the same sort of design for those that saw it. I don't have it to hand on Saturday, the mock-up. I might put a mug design in that as well. So you could grab yourself a sweater and a mug for 30 quid. That sounds like a great bargain, Andy Harvey, doesn't it?
It does, especially if it's a Grumpy Loyal mug.
Yeah. Still waiting for my one to come in the post.
Yeah, got lost.
Yeah.
Sent it via Temu.
yeah. Be here next year.
Yeah. Not much happening, folks. It is in Orient's half, though, and it's a throwing to them. Exciting times, eh? Cheers, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Bradley is a goalkeeper for Manstow, an Argyle ball boy. Spencer the other day getting goal of the month last month for his team. Sorry, Andy, go on.
Have you seen Jay's comment?
JDM, can you shout out my mate Dan? Yes, okay.
You nearly fell for it, Dan.
After that famous one last year, I nearly read it straight away as I'm trying to watch the game. But brilliant, Jay.
Oscar W, hope you're subscribing to the Block and Done podcast channel as well, my friend.
Yeah, give us a
sub
if you are not already subscribed on YouTube, please do. Dave Mortimer, evening to you, Dave. Dave says, shocked to see TC on the touchline. Brad has said he had resigned. Oh, no, it's just terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a lot of messages after Saturday saying he'd resigned and saying it was going to happen. Fake rumours do my head in.
Yeah, I know. It's just people who want to gain interest and traction, isn't it? So,
yeah. Frustrating.
Oh, ball's just with Orient. They're being pegged back. Argyle pressing them hard to force them to make quick decisions, and they're not able to get it out of their half at the minute. And no, still don't. But they're about to cross the line now as they look for a pass. Can't find one. Half-time whistle goes. It's 0-0. Argyle survived the first half as well as Orient. It's a much more composed, organised and disciplined again. When I say again, as it was a little bit against Vale. And certainly the first half on Saturday was better. But yeah, Orient aren't able to capitalise on anything. Argyle pressing them well, forcing them back. And what chances they have had have not really mustered to anything. Argyle with probably the best chances, but still not anything spectacular. Aseni running on, brilliant cross into the box from Edwards with the keeper running out there. He had to jump and couldn't really control it. It went wide. And Vertu with, I wouldn't even call it a half chance header after a corner. But yeah, we go into the break 0-0, Andy. So, we've survived another 45. So let's see what might happen come the second half.
Yeah, and more importantly, Pleggy's got through 45 minutes. He's done well. He stuck his leggy out. Pleggy stuck his leggy out and didn't give away a free kick, but that's good.
Yeah,
he's involved. That's another thing.
Oh, here we go. Just quickly on stats. Possession-wise, 57 to Orient, 42 to Argyle, or 43. Total shot 6. And oh God, they don't even keep it up for long. Literally changed after about 3 seconds. Anyway, it's 0-0. So yeah, go on, Andy. I think there's a chance here that I think a team's going to either nick it. We don't really want it to go to penalties, do we?
Not really now. To be honest, from the commentary I've been listening to, not much has happened. I mean, there's been a couple of shots fizzed around, but other than that, the save from Ashby Hammond.
Yeah,
not a lot going on, really.
No, 2 good saves. So that save, Harvey, you saw it as well, was off the back of a corner that came in. It was deflected, hit Talai, went straight towards the bottom left-hand corner of the goal. Hammond managed to drop down and get his hands to it to push it wider, push it out. And then the incoming shot went wide of the goal. And then the resulting corner taken quickly. He managed to flick it on because I think, to be fair, there would have been a headed chance for Orient if he hadn't have done that. But yeah, it was a good save to get down low to his left arm.
Yeah, great reaction. It's a great reaction save, especially I doubt he would have seen Tolai's touch until late. So yeah, great reaction. And I do want to put it out there. I do banter and joke about Ashby Hammond and how his abilities. I don't think he's too great, but that doesn't mean I don't want him to drop a 9 out of a 10 performance and shut me up.
I just hope he doesn't drop it in the last minute like he did against Bristol.
Well, you've done it now, Andy, haven't you? You've done
you know what? It's got 0-0 written all over it, but it's got, someone's going to snatch it in the 97th
No,
minute.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. He's going to have a solid game. It's going to go to pens, and he's going to save 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I'll have a pint of what Harvey's been drinking.
I don't disagree with PTR 47 need to stop going long, but that is almost reminiscent of a Derek Adams style. Try and get it up there and see if you can do something. But we'll see what the second half brings. A few players on that haven't seen many minutes. Caleb Roberts being another one who I felt has done all right so far. Any key points from you in that first half, Harv?
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it together with this.
Yeah, come on, Harvey, sort yourself out, man. For goodness sake.
No, I think it was a very even half. I think that it's another case for Argyle where they've had 2-ish chances which they haven't capitalised on, but have held it level to keep themselves level, and obviously they've got a stronger bench than usual to capitalise on. Yeah,
absolutely. So, right, just so thank you. There's from what I can see, numbers, there's at least over 500 of you watching, so that is fantastic. Which reminds me, if you are, as I've said throughout the show, if you haven't already, please subscribe on our YouTube channel. That helps as we look to grow what we do and bring you with this show. And just as a recap, for those that are new to us, let me just bring the mic up a bit. We do go live Thursday evenings at 8:30, and where we present what we call our live lounge show. That tends to be presser points and discussions from that. Preview of the game, which will obviously be Bradford this weekend. And then we do try and pick a topic or a focal point to elaborate on and discuss. We've done many a thing about, running a football club, what's involved, and how each role works. Obviously, this Thursday, we will be digesting the fans forum. And there's an interesting sort of point to stuff that we've shown before, and that is, for those that don't understand Hallett's ownership and his involvement in the club, he is chairman, yes, but he's not involved in day-to-day. And that might seem strange for certain people, but he obviously resides, I think it's Chicago, in the States. He only gets so many days that he can come over, and he's over for a few days. I think he'll see the Bradford game as well. Maybe the one after that, forget what it is, as it's 2 more games at home. But yes, he leaves his executive team, the directors, CEO, etc., in charge to run the day-to-day operation of the club. I think the thing that stands out for me and clarifies why Parkinson went just at the start towards the first few games of the season, because he commented on how the recruitment has been poor. He's been honest with that. It has been really poor. Derek Adams and also Paul Burns said the same. The big thing there that he stressed upon is all the work that was done with Jimmy Dickinson, and I forget the other guy who went up to Scotland. All the work and processes that were put in place to make the data work, to make all the other things work around it. What seems to have unravelled is that all of that was almost forgotten about and thrown out the window and not maintained. And that could be the result of the poor recruitment that we've had. Top 6 budget, official EFL wages and transfers confirm. We are 6th position, top 6 budget, which he did commit to. But what we've got for that money, Harvey, clearly is not the quality we expect. And that's a worrying trend, because if we've been paying a few $100,000 for some of these players on good weekly wages, and that's what we're getting, Christ, how much do you really have to spend?
Yeah, 100%. I think if you've got me on multiple social medias, you probably would have seen last night the mini meltdown I had with the response to Hallett saying about that £9 million we've spent, and it's got 2 halves, hasn't it? Really, it's got to a half, which is where has the £9 million gone, and then it's got to the other half of the quality that £9 million has brought in is very worrying. From especially there's going to be someone at the club's role who is responsible for picking up players and going on to eventually make the deals for these players. So it's very worrying, and it's a very big mistake to cost Argyle.
Yeah, it is. I mean, just seeing Paul Blight, if it's a Paul Blight that I know, evening to you on Facebook. Derek Adams made it clear this week, pretty football doesn't always get results. No, it doesn't. And we need results at the moment, that's for sure.
I mean, if you look at Mueslich's football last season, it got us results, but for 70 minutes of some games, it was hoofball. So, you know, sometimes you just got to take what you can give.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're in a relegation fight so early. We're nearly halfway into the season, aren't we? So, and this Christmas is going to fly by. That's for sure, and it'll be interesting to see where we are. 2 players are available to bring in based on what's left of the budget. Obviously, more players could be an option if some go. You know, what do we do with the loans? You know, who we would want to keep, what we'd want to bring in. The other challenge is that obviously if you're in a dire situation, which if we get a couple of wins, again you could still start climbing that league. But if we base it on the situation so far, there's not really strong signs of that, and then that's going to be a challenge as well. And players or agents are going to dictate higher wages, Harv, again, and you know, you just don't know. They were quite clear. Obviously, they're backing him, and I respect and understand the reasons for that. They were challenged by the crowd, by members of the fan base in the forum that, you know, well, what are you seeing? Derek Adams stressing, didn't he, Harv, that, you know, reiterating that he's a smart young manager, you know, with ability. He's seen positive, strong signs in training. You can't blame it all on him because these players have to step up, and even Derek made a comment about that. But bright, intelligent, and all this, but the questions from the floor were right to say, well, that ain't shown on the pitch.
Yeah, 100%, and I think that it's heavily. Tom Cleverley is heavily in the firing line because of his role at the club. I don't doubt that he's a nice character and that he's good with players and stuff. But how I allude to it is that football is a results based business or a results based sport. You can allude it to any job that you're in. If you're not hitting deadlines, if you're in an office job and you've got to do X amount of deals across a week, if you're not doing that week on week, how long until the manager's going to come over to his managers and say, well, he's a nice guy, you know, he makes coffees in the mornings and he asks how everyone is. That's not how it works. And I think that football needs to start looking at it in that way.
There's 2 reasons, and I totally agree. I mean, there's 2 reasons why, you know, the board are going to stick with Hallett. One, and I agree with Simon when he said it, we all thought it was a great appointment at the start of the season, and there will be some that would have probably not agreed with that then, but there's a lot of us who, if saying now, well, you know, it was never a great appointment, look at that, I bet you were happy with that appointment at the start of the season. I was. The second thing to it, going back to the financial predicament that the club's in, and please, please, please do not underestimate the situation with that. Yeah, it's proper serious. And you've got Cleverley, and is it 2 or 3 that he brought down with him? They will probably be on combined over £1 million a season with their 3-year contracts. Yeah, the club is probably a couple of million, 2 to 3 million in the red at the moment. Don't know, I didn't watch that whole section, but also the accounts will be out soon. And you know, if you then decide to get rid of him and his backroom staff go as well, and you've got to compensate them, you're paying that £1 million plus for this season, the next 2 seasons. You are then trying to find the funds to bring in another manager with his backroom staff, who's also not just going to come here and go, yeah, just pay me 50 grand a year, no problem, I'll take that. They're going to also want a reasonable salary, and respectfully, that's fine. You're talking some serious sums of money. I know that they're not saying it's a financial decision. I think there's an element of it there. but they're pushing and sticking with it, and have to respect that no matter how tough it is. But yeah, it's not, Simon's just not going to just keep dipping £1 million out of his pocket. Would you do it if you had the money? He's not hundreds of millions rich.
No.
He's comfortable for sure, but there's a point at which you've got to say, need to try and stick to it, because changing things may not work. But I do respect people's feelings, and recently I did say it was time for him to go. So just to give a different
that's where the divide is, really, isn't it? You know, because I am cleverly out. If people watch my videos, I've been cleverly out for a couple of weeks now, but that doesn't say that I don't want him to prove me wrong and for us to succeed. But as you said there, Mike, you know, we're probably a couple million in the red, and it's only going to keep getting further and further as the season goes on, you know, and come the end of the season, if we've got to then push out an extra 2.5 million for the losses of the wages, it's going to be very worrying for Simon Hallett and everyone involved in the hierarchy at the club.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We've also got, I'm trying to read, two off footprints. One set of footprints. There we go.
Yeah,
sorry.
good guy. Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, so what an eye-opener last night was. Glad they faced the music. A lot of clubs' boards wouldn't affect. And that's another interesting point. Obviously, they booked it in a few weeks ago, expecting, hopefully, the results to be better. They weren't, but they still stuck with it. I said at the start that I think Paul Byrne is a breath of fresh air, wants to be honest and open with the fan base as much as they obviously can with what the club are doing. And it very much felt to me that they had a conversation prior to the forum to say, we've just got to take it on the chin, admit where it's gone wrong. And don't forget, Paul's still not a full-time CEO yet. He doesn't start officially until January. I believe we're still lacking a CFO, and that's been since David, is it? I forget his name, went to Bolton, Dave Ray. And then... you know, so that's a challenge as well. So there will be someone obviously keeping an eye on it, as well as Paul will. But there's two big roles there that are not there full time. I do believe he would have been working and doing whatever he can with the hours available to him to try and steady this ship. But I think he's probably found a few things out for Simon that has come to light in the past weeks, couple of weeks, that has clearly got Simon riled. I felt that he looked angry and annoyed, and not just because of the comments coming from the floor. So, but like I said, we will digest it fully on Thursday and go through the sort of key topics and get the views from Andy and Carl. Andy's with us tonight. He was there with Carl. Gavin will be on as well, and also Harvey is going to join us again for that one. So. Yeah, look, we can discuss it all then. Aren't we lucky, and aren't you lucky, eh?
Mitchell Pleguezuelo.
Say again?
Mitchell on for Pleguezuelo.
Yeah, well, yeah, can just see that now. So, okay, yeah, he did only last the 45, which is what you felt it was likely to be the case. So it's good run out for him, though, and great to see him come off with no knocks and put in a good, solid performance. Him and Edwards on that right-hand side, actually, backing each other up, looked really strong. The Soul 68 last night was throw the players under the bus, and there was no other option but going down with Cleverly. Yeah, players have to step up. They've got to do their job at the end of the day. You can't just pin everything on a manager. New to the pod, loving it, says Spicy Wedges. There's a name and a half. Watching us on YouTube. Appreciate the comment. Do give us a subscribe and press that bell and all that jazz. Spicy, if you wouldn't mind. Cami says, do you think the players in Cleverly would have watched the fans forum? I reckon some would have done, some wouldn't have done. If knowing what I think and hear about Cleverly, I think so. And if not, Derek Adams might sit him down and talk through some of the points discussed. But he just needs to get on and focus on what he can try and do to turn things around. Remember, he has said, play like you play in training, and they don't seem to do that. Let's see what this second half brings as we're just waiting, or I am certainly, for the kickoff. And we're underway. Argyle kicking off. Back to Hammond, who hits a long ball forward on the right-hand side, trying to find Talai, but fails. But the ball is flicked back towards the penalty area, but cleared again. Come on, let's get a goal, Argyle, please.
Like you done well. Like you done well first half, didn't couple little minor errors, but nothing too major, I would say, Mike, wasn't it?
No, yeah, I think he did really, really well when you consider what he's been out since the start of the season.
First 45, yeah.
So always good to see Pleggy.
Minent, you'd be glad to know that I'm still alive, right? I am sort of doing several things here, listening and checking things as well.
Well, you just went and made yourself a cup of tea and didn't even offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harvey's even asleep, but I'm not.
You what?
I said Harvey's asleep, but I'm not.
I just said you didn't even offer to make us a cup of tea as you went offline and said in the private chat, just going to make a cuppa. Deary me.
I would like to see Barley Mumba come on, though.
Oh, hang on. You might send Andy on one.
No, I do think if you could give Barley Mumba a good half an hour here and him to do well in that half an hour, get a few shots on, I think that's going to be beneficial for the league and especially on Saturday.
Well, speaking of Spicy, thank you for the subscription. Already done it. Much appreciated. Speaking of Barley Mumba, he probably had the best chance of that first half for Argyle.
Best chance of the season, 100%.
Yeah.
Best chance of the season, hands down.
Not much happening, folks. The ball's just sort of getting passed back to each keeper at the moment. There's no real threat coming from anybody. That's why I've not interjected. As we are 2 minutes into this second half. So, Mumba, Andy's favourite player, Stevie Vaughan says. Yeah. Go on, Andy. Give us your thoughts.
I hope he doesn't play tonight. We might win a game.
He's a player that will also be on a big wage. Signed, obviously, when we were in League One, and would have had probably a relegation clause, in fairness, but will still be taken. I don't have an issue with players with what they take, because if I could get that sort of money a week, I would. But he's not cutting it this season.
It's a big wage for someone who's not doing very much at the minute without creative players around him. I don't blame him. It's not his fault. I
think his relegation clause is going to be quite a heavy fee because of the fee we signed him on for. I think if you
still good for Argyle money.
Well, yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I should probably know this, but can a player go for less than their relegation clause?
What do you mean go for less?
So if a club wanted to buy Barley Mumba and say its relegation clause was let's just say, for example, 2.4 million, could a player come in and give Argyle an offer of 1.8 and Argyle say yeah?
It depends. So the contracts also is a minimum, so that they want to get a return on. If the player's doing well, then you're almost saying to a club, don't even bother trying to entertain anything below it. Argyle on the attack here to lie. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball. Enough power behind the ball inside the penalty area, and it's just pulled out wide. But it's a good little bit of attacking play from Argyle. Stick with this for the minute, as we've still got a throw in down this left-hand side for Sorinola. Goes back to Ross. Sorinola passes it down, but takes it out a touch. Good effort there. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, whatever's agreeing the contract at the time, the player was playing well. Obviously, that's why we signed him. But there's rumours that he hasn't been fully settled since coming down. Obviously, seen his mates go to bigger clubs and stay in the Championship. So, yeah, if someone comes in for an offer for him, then the club, I think, will consider it. The biggest issue, and where the player has the power with their negotiation, is if a player decides he wants to go and you're not happy to accept an offer that's come in for him, well, he could just decide not to do it on the pitch. Hallett did refer to this in his earlier Pilgrims podcast episode, I think in the summer break, and that's the danger. That's what happened with Miron. He said he wanted to go, wasn't going to come back to Home Park, and then what do you do? And Simon said, we got probably more than we should have got. And that's the other hard thing for a club, is a player can just decide not to want to do it on the pitch, not be interested, and what can you do with that? So
I think is crazy. I think that's very childish and immature behaviour, because if you'd done that at any other profession in the world, you'd get sacked. you wouldn't be able to walk yourself into a better job. Or
That's the difference, Harv, though, to being employed versus being on a contract. So, and that's where if you're employed, obviously, well, currently because Labour didn't get their thing through, but it's effectively 2 years you can get rid of someone within. But obviously, when you're on a contract and you've agreed a 3-4 year term or whatever, then you're committed to that, and so the player does have the advantage. Argyle trying to get on the attack again. It's just dealt with by the left back, who's done quite well there to wrestle it off to lie. But it's coming straight back. They're not able to get it out just yet. So Argyle putting some pressure on this half, but it's Orient who are down and away now on this right-hand side, deep in Argyle's half, trying to get a ball across the deck. Oh, it's whipped in and it's headed out for a corner by Mitchell. Here we go. It's spicing up a bit now. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing you never, ever know. The same with the whole Michael Cooper situation. Everybody bemoaned, we sold him for peanuts. He didn't want to stay here and he wanted to go.
He had to go for that price, and I think Argyle was also banking on Sheffield United going up that season to boost it.
Yeah, correct.
It's a bit unfortunate with it.
When Pete Song when we beat them at home park, didn't it?
Poor corner. It's cleared out by Argyle. No threat.
That would cost us a couple million. You know.
Yeah.
There's times that you can see it on Simon's face as Orient try to attack, but it's dealt with by Mitchell again. Where I'm sure Simon would like to say exactly what happened in XY situation, but again, even if the player's gone, non-disclosure agreements and all that sort of stuff. If you say anything about the deal, then you'll get fine and all that sort of stuff. So or court issues. So it's difficult because I'm sure there's more that goes on than we really understand.
Yeah, and I think it also creates bad blood, doesn't it? I think we've let Coops go, and it also offers us that good blood that he could come back towards the later stages of his career once he's hit the Premier League and hit national level and wants to retire down here. I think.
I don't want Steve Vaughan doing a Gavin on me. He's still our best assister this season with 4 assists, which is not a metric that I think anybody can be looking at, considering how Argyle have played all season. Talai trying to get the ball off the defender. He forces him to go back to the keeper. Oh, is it? Can he pick that up? Oh, okay, he can. Good pressing from Talai. He's now chasing this right back down again. He does lose him, though. Deep getting into Argyle's half. He's still driving forward. Finds his man whose first touch is poor. It's back with Argyle. Mitchell clears it out left to Patterson, who tries to go quickly. He does it. Defender misses it. Talai down this left-hand side. He's coming into the box. He tries to square the pass. Oh, and it was Patterson. Oh, no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was Dale whose shot was blocked. He's still got the ball in the area, but he's out-muscled and the ball's cleared. Oh, and it's... Oh, is that a free kick? Oh, Seni could have had a shot, ref. You should have let that go. It was a good bit of play by Patterson to start that spell. Gets the ball down to Talai. The defender couldn't get his foot to it to clear it. It runs on. Talai driving forward, then cuts the ball back across the box to Dale, who has a shot, but it's blocked. And then when the ball bouncing and around is cleared, but then the defender brings down an Argyle player. So it's a free kick. Looks like it's right on the D, the middle of the D of the 18-yard box.
Just got to the free kick.
About 25 yards out, actually. Just what? Sorry?
About a minute behind.
A free kick. It's going to look bad on the stream, though, because when you're saying things, it's going to look like I'm not reacting, but I'm just genuinely confused because while you're saying...
No, you're just emotionless anyway, Harv.
yeah. Like, while you're saying it, it's just that if they're passing on the halfway line and you're saying about being edged for Patterson. Oh.
Argo 83 just highlighting why it's probably not a bad thing that the ref blew up, saying Aseni doesn't score many. Cammy, saying I hope for Hatch and Finn to get some time. I think at 60 odd minutes we may see some action. And it was Steve who was also saying that he had heard that Hazard and Mumba wanted to leave in the summer. No one, as Jacob Corbett says, get on Harv. No one wants to, as a player, be involved in a relegation with any club on their CV. Let's face it, you wouldn't want to either. And players like that who probably felt that they were certainly better than League One. Were expecting a club to come in for them, and
Well, especially
shock horror, they didn't.
Hazard being an international and stuff.
Patterson with a free kick, goes for goal, but it's deflected by the wall, out for a corner. Go on, Harv.
So especially with Hazard being an international.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know we've joked about it is only Northern Ireland, but still, yeah, I agree. But you're dealt with the hand that you're dealt with, so the best way that you can entice a bigger club to come in for you is to make sure you put in a good showing for the club that you're at in the league that you're at. And Mumba hasn't really done that. And Hazard's been okay. Argyle trying to get the ball across. Ooh, back post. Talai tries to flick it back towards goal. It's cleared out on this left-hand side, but Talai does win it. Tries to flick on a ball to the on-running Dale on this left-hand side, but it overhits it and it goes out for a throw into Orient. Definitely, Argyle turned up the wick in the second half, which you did say, Harv, you would expect them to come out strong, and they have.
Well,
I can also confirm, sorry, Tom Cleverley got his hand out of his pocket and just did that. Sorry, go on.
I said I was hoping they'd come out second half stronger.
Yeah, and they have.
Yeah, this next 5-10 minute spell, if we can get through this and push on, I think that we will be more likely to take it here.
Oh, come on.
Barring we don't get, a lapse of concentration.
Wiradu's brought down, and it's a free kick to Argyle, just about halfway in Orient's half. He's not settled fully into the game, Wiradu, if I'm honest. Pick that back up.
Sake.
What are you shaking your head at, Andy?
Oh, you'll find out in a minute.
Well, you can't be that. It's a free kick to us, for Christ's sake.
No, it's not. It's nothing terrible.
Right, okay.
It's something that should have happened.
Oh, right, like scored.
No. Pen.
Oh, right, okay. Well, let's see. So Sorinoda takes a short kick, squares it to Patterson, who's looking for a ball, chips it in towards the goal. Oh, yeah, the keeper comes out to lie, and looks like Mitchell going up for the header. Ross as well. Argyle are looking for the penalty, which is what Andy's referring to. The keeper does come out recklessly, actually, with his fists and doesn't connect with it. So I'm just going to wait for the TV replay.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Right, here we go. Ball comes in.
50.
I tell you what, the keeper is reckless in the way he comes out because he is late to it. And for me, that he was walking a tightrope there because he's late to that ball, Harvey, when you see the replay.
Oh, yeah. He's at least a second, 2 seconds late there. Oh, it's a big shout.
Argo 83 saying, hopefully Fleetwood make a bid for Wiradu in Jan and want him back. Laughing out loud. Terry Alford saying, heard Torquay's Jordan Young is joining Argyle in Jan. Harvey, do you know much about him? I don't know anything about him, so any insights, welcome.
Yeah, not really. I'm pretty sure he's one of their better-sided players, but I think if Jordan Young's one of the 2 players that we're expecting in January to save our souls, then...
Wiradu could be off to Colchester. They're after a skipper, aren't they?
God,
that'd be a good move for him, I think.
Yeah,
Really?
actually, to where he belongs. Well, saying that he'd be there with us next season.
Oh yeah. That's why we'll only send him on loan.
So we're holding on to him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, these when you think about like this top 6 budget and how it has been a top 6 budget based on transfers and wages, which is how it's calculated. That is the budget. What are we spending on players? You think these project players that were given these 4-year deals. Now, do I think the club wanted to give them a 4-year deal? No, 4 years is generally quite rare, isn't it? But it's the power of clubs needing players and players' agents just dictating the terms. You want our player, even if he might not be someone setting the world on fire, then you can have him. But, we need a 4-year deal. We need this. And, sometimes desperate measures or just poor management, which it does seem to be in our case in the summer. And we signed a few of those on those 3 to 4 year deals. So
watched a podcast not too long ago from Dimitri Mitchell, who used to play at Exeter, and he was saying about lower league players and contract lengths and stuff. And if a player can get a free 4-year deal, that's such great security for them and guaranteed money. So that's probably a factor of why the players that'd attract a player.
Talai just broke forward into the box there, but the defenders surrounded him and managed to get the ball off him. He was trying to fight for it back. It's still in the box, but nothing really much for Senny there. It's dealt with by Orient. Yeah, and do you know what? I don't have an issue with the player getting a good deal because, that if they can get that, brilliant. But, if they're not very good and you don't really know that, or they don't settle and then they don't want to leave because they can't get a club to come in for them. If you're on a few grand a week and getting that over a 4-year deal, that does help set someone up for a long time to, be look at their future and what they're going to do. But it puts pressure on clubs' finances to commit to those sort of wages over that term. Orient are trying to attack the ball in outside Argyle's 18-yard box. They're trying to find a shot or a pass and can't. Argyle defending well, but it's still with them. It's hit to the back post, and that's cleared by Edwards, I think it is there. Out, but it's Orient are trying to get the ball back in. Everybody's scrapping for this. Can't get the shot away. It's cleared again. Talai picks it up, tries to kick it forward, but didn't look. It's gone straight back to Orient, just inside the halfway line, tacking now down the right-hand side, trying to find an outlet and can't. Yeah.
I think that a Senny pen claims a big claim to go past.
What, the one just now?
Yeah, the one just now where he's grabbed hold of him.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
If that's anywhere else on the pitch, the ref gives it as a free kick.
Yeah, Graham's saying a pen for me. I don't know if he's referring to that or the goalkeeper being late. But yeah, according to Harvey, both in that case, probably fair shouts. Cammy saying, poor Hardy wanting out at Wrexham. Your thoughts? Well, it was a Kiefer Moore signing that really pit bed to that, didn't it? But
Dalton.
He's on 20-odd plus grand a week, isn't he, at Wrexham?
Something like that, yeah.
But he's at the end of his playing career, so he does want to, in fairness, he does want to play. The money's great, fantastic, but there's nothing worse, or is there? But no, there's nothing worse than not being able to get out there and do, and when you can only do your job for 90 minutes a week, pretty much, there's no fun, is it, going into training every day and effectively just being a journeyman. So if we can get him in Jan in some way, wow, that would be a bit of a coup.
I think
it's been booked again. It's great
Say again?
Isn't it?
Sorry, Andy?
Players get sent off. There you go.
Yeah, he's been booked.
Corner to Orient, and
That was
it is
a goal
punched.
kick, though. That was a goal kick.
Okay. Yeah, Wiradoo was a bit annoyed about the decision. It's whipped back in there after being cleared by Ashby Hammond. It's a strike from 20 yards out, and it's way over the bar. Well, not way, but it went over the bar. No problems for Hammond. That's all right. Argyle dealt with it, though, so sustaining a bit of pressure from Orient for the last sort of 5 minutes. Yeah, a few others saying that. Stevie Vaughan saying that looked like a definite penalty too. He's not our level, Wiradoo. Let's be fair.
Let's be candid.
I think maybe he should take off because it's vanity now. His band dressing arm thing, and see if that actually brings him some different luck.
Yeah. I think Wiradoo is definitely a player that would have been up to this level, and if not championship, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I think we've just hit him a little bit too late. Yeah, but again, I don't think he's too old, actually. I'm saying that. I don't think he's too old, is he?
24, something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, so in terms, he should really be in his prime.
Samson Afaga, is that? Did I see it? Just left the main screen. Who is going to win? He's also paired with the show on YouTube, so thank you for that. Hang on. Orient on the attack here on the left-hand side, inside the box now, trying to look for a cross. Does get some space, but it's cleared by Argyle, but not... Oh, hang on. That's no. Oh, okay. That's simulation again, ref. Come on, man. The player went down far too easy. Referee's given a free kick to Argyle, but no yellow card. S1 Mon out. Mitchell could have been killed. He did catch him in the back, so it did jar his neck. So good
Ryan Hardy's
point there.
28, by the way. Argyle 83.
The what? Sorry, Andy.
Answering
Oh,
Argyle
yeah.
83's question, how old is Hardy? He's 28.
Yeah,
So he's got maybe another 5, 6, 7 years most.
Potential.
I thought he was older than that for some reason. So yeah, he has got that. So that will be why he'll be desperate to get out. Charlie McNulty, evening to you. How are we doing tonight? We're organised, disciplined, keeping our structure, stopping really Orient from trying to get through and create any good chances. It's not the prettiest game again. I suppose Port Vale, game at times. There is going to be one goal that wins this if it doesn't go to penalties. So. But no real brilliant chances from either side. Half attempts is my synopsis for you. Hesse Nove, 34 as well, who's also paired with the show on YouTube. Coupon Tatson. No idea what that means, but apologies. Cardiff 4, Cardiff no, Wimbledon 4 now, says Argo 83 earlier. I'm just scrolling back through some of the comments that I've missed, but that's me up to date. Come on, man. I want to use my fantastic goal celebration graphic again. Come on. We haven't shown that too often.
We've seen the other one.
Yeah.
Pie straight to pens this game.
Yeah, and Argo 83 saying, get used to this. It's the Adams effect. Yeah,
It's getting the ball forward. That's the thing, isn't it? And it's just being overhit as usual.
Oh, keeper's come way out. Talai's. What's going on here? Oh, hang on a minute. That's a free kick just outside the box. Yeah, just checking he wasn't going to give him a free kick for diving. So the ball's hit towards this left-hand side. The keeper comes way out and badly misjudged. The ball bounces. Talai tries to collect it while trying to hold off the defender. Tries to clear it. Tries to pass it away. Orseni was going to run onto it, but he's taken out just to the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. But it didn't need to happen. The keeper was stupid coming out for that. You'll see that, no doubt, any second now, Harv.
Yeah.
Sake.
I tell you what, though, that's close. That's closer to the box, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, Dale to take this free kick.
Shit show.
15 yards out. So
it definitely wasn't that far away from the box.
Yeah,
definitely wasn't a step.
Need to work on set pieces, guys.
Well, I tell you what, there's it's a short free kick to Patterson. He squares it to Roberts, who tries to get a shot off, but it's blocked. It's back with Argyle, though. Oh, and then it's cleared. So Orient trying to take it. Oh, that was close to going out. It does break away on this right-hand side now. Number 20 charging down the right here, just cutting inside the box now. Tries to square it. Soranola with a brilliant tackle, backtracking to deal with the threat. But, yeah, counter-attacking break there from Orient after Argyle trying to create chances themselves. Andy's right. Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Yes, it's a bad game.
Say again?
It's Alexander Pennington. That is a bad game. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest. I'll try and make it as interesting as I can.
Oh, dear.
Free corner, to Orient on this right-hand side. It is chipped into the box. It's a poor corner. It's cleared by Edwards. And just collected in the halfway box. Edwards came right out after clearing the header, chased it down, forced a mistake for the defender when he tried to clear it, rebounding off Edwards. Pressure back on Orient in their own half, unnecessary. But it's now back with Orient, who try a long cross towards the centre of the box, and it's cleared by Mitchell. Yeah, always chase things down, pit players under pressure. You know, we've forced enough mistakes out of them tonight, and that's what will happen. Eli Transportation, how have we looked? Not watched the game really. Yeah, as I don't know if you heard Andy just now, because I don't know when your comment came in. It's organised, solid. Argyle, they're definitely that disciplined. But there's been no real chances, half chances. I've had a couple of chances on the break or going forward, but it's just there's no real end product at the moment from both sides, really.
Exeter?
Well, we got R83. Suzuku has a brace for Bolton. All ex-players scoring and doing well. Shock. But he was absolutely useless for us. And he came with such high hopes because he's a bit of a character, wasn't he?
I think he played well up to that Cardiff game. And when he got...
Go on.
Yeah, that Luton game was his best game, I think.
Andy, you got to stop with the reactions because
I
you're starting to talk and then you stop.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. What else have we
got? We got Andy, who's a minute or two in front.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
He's about 8 minutes behind. So, what a trio!
Well, we're having fun. We're getting through the pain of this scrappy match. I think it will go to pens. Thinking about it now, but Orient on the attack, trying to get a shot off from range. It's fumbled by. Oh, I tell you what, that's the reaction Andy was having. So it was a shot from outside the box. Hammond didn't really deal with it properly. He managed to save it. I'm just seeing the replay going down. He pushes it out to the left of him. The number 10 there, though, waiting in the wings to try and sod it home. He manages to get back up and deal with it. Out for a corner to Orient on this right-hand side. He did well, in fairness, Hammond in the end, but felt he did spill it a bit in a dangerous area. It's whipped into the box. And it's... I tell you what, there was a shot from the penalty area low to the ground. It ping-pongs around. It's out now for a throw-in to Orient on this left-hand side. They're definitely getting the better of the chances, Orient, I would say.
There's a comment about the referee just now, and the referee's having not a bad game, actually, because
he's let it flow. He's let it flow, in fairness.
I mean, there's 2 penalty shouts, but other than that, I think...
Yeah, true. Ball's crossed into the box by Orient. It's cleared away by Wiradu. It's back out with Orient on this left-hand side, though, trying to find an outlet.
I think this game is too tight to bring Finn and Hatch on.
Possibly,
I think possibly Finn if it out of the 2, but I think both of them coming on. I think it's a game where you've already got to be 1 or 2 up.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a breakaway. Argyle stealing the ball there with Wiradu and Sorinola on the left-hand side, just getting into Orient's half, and then Sorinola is fouled. Excuse me, too much cola. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I'm not a tactician, but you're probably right. I mean, if you bring Finn on and that, there's not going to be much going for them. But someone with fresh, young legs could come on and create his own opportunities, and Talai will be definitely wanting to be there waiting. Ball's crossed into the box by Argyle. Wow, I don't know where that came from. The camera was going to a replay. Cut back, and it's Dale whipping a ball into the 18-yard box. It's not quite dealt with by Orient, but it is now cleared up this left-hand side. Brilliant ball in, to be fair, but it was just behind Talai and no one else there to try and get on the end of it. So there we go. Bit of action for Argyle in the Orient box. Free kick to Argyle, though, just inside their Orient's half. Sorinola going to take it just on this right-hand side. Transportation saying, at least we're not losing 3-0. Absolutely. Second half, cycle side. He says as well, how many minutes are we on? 73 minutes. So maybe he's going to leave it till late. If at all. Shock. Let's see.
Yeah, shock. Not like cleverly to leave the subs late.
Ball's crossed into the box, but it's dealt with and cleared. Oh, it's headed back, though, by Wiradu, and it's Patterson to whip an early ball in on this left-hand side. Just can't make... they're doing well, actually, Orient, to clear the threat coming into the box. Push out to this right-hand side to Talai. It's now back to Sorinola to chip the ball into the box. Ross there with a header, but it's not really creating a threat. It's cleared. Wiradu, though, tries to flick it on. He does to Patterson, who has to come back for it, though, and then passes the ball back to Edwards in his own half as they try and now create a bit of play from this right-hand side. It's diagonal ball across from Roberts. Can't find Dale. Headed out for a throw-in to Argyle. Come on. Someone get a goal here. At least us. All these back. So we're at home on Saturday to Bradford, and then it's at home to who after that? Someone remind me.
It's home to Bradford, away to Wickham, home to Rotherham, and then away to Doncaster,
I thought
And
we
then
had 3 home games back to back. Someone said to me. But
And then home to Reading, home to Wickham, and then Stevenage New Year's Day away.
yeah, ball's back with Orient's keeper. Not the best of clearances, but it gets forward anyway as they try and attack this right-hand side. Eli, I'll come to your point in a second as they try and look for an opening, but they can't find one. Argyle getting back into position, keeping their shape, and it's not allowing Orient to find any space to get into. I think very much how they're going to set up for Bradford, try and shut them out, close them out, not give them a chance and hope they can catch them on the break. And they're doing well to keep Orient at bay now. Oseni on the ball, trying to drive forward, does lose his man, but he does manage to get the tackle in. And it's then cleared and taken forward. We are going to discuss, we've touched upon the forum and some of the key topics earlier on the show, Eli. We are going to discuss it, so join us on Thursday night if you can, 8:30, as we host our live lounge show where we will be discussing and breaking down all the points of the forum. And you'll hear from myself, Andy, who's in with us tonight. At the bottom there, Harvey as well, who's on with us. And also Carl and Gavin will be joining as usual. So...
going to be, come on, guys.
Going to be. We'll do obviously the preview of Bradford, but I think the focus will certainly be on the majority of the time. Obviously, what comes up in the presser, but then the breakdown of that fans forum. I hope Cleverly doesn't leave it late. He's not. Finn is coming on. Oseni's coming off, and Boateng is also coming on. Who's coming off for Boateng?
I try, Harvey. I
it's
really try.
Caleb Roberts. So
I heard you, Andy. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know, mate.
You tried what?
Well, didn't he? Barbie well.
Hearing.
Okay. Well, I've got you playing through my stereo speakers behind me, and then I've got the TV for the game with my Skybox thing playing out to hear the commentary.
That's all I'm hearing.
And I'm 45, so my hearing isn't quite the same as it used to be. Like you young'uns, Harv.
Hey, I'm 21 years old, not 21 years young.
Yeah, you've had a hard paper round following Argyle, eh?
Yeah. I've seen some places.
Edwards getting forward on the right-hand side here. Picks up the ball. Who was that? I didn't see who came on for who came off for Boateng, or did I?
Was it Roberts? I don't know.
It was Roberts, yes, you're right. I think it was Dale then who Edwards was trying to find on that right-hand side. Yeah. He's here. He's there. He's every bloody where. He's Owen Dale. Graham Burns saying, Finn and Boateng coming on. Sarcevic hat-trick. Where's he at these days?
Bradford.
Right, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to score. You know he's going to score.
He's got a hat-trick tonight.
Well, he's fired up.
Yeah, he's saying for
Saturday.
Yeah.
Right, ball's in Orient's half, but no pressure. They're just dealing with it from the back. Oh, come on. I mean, another boring news. Get the carpet fitted in the lounge on Friday, thankfully. So ripped up all the old flooring, which is just to the left of me. And it'd be nice to get that finished and then clear up a bit more space in what I call my little man cave in the kitchen diner area.
Are you off this week, Mike?
I'll have more Christmassy winter wonderland, or as Ninja Matt said, as Mike hosting from Lapland.
Mike, are you off this week?
No.
No, okay.
Nope. I've got Friday off.
Yeah, we know Voodoo. Yeah.
I'm wearing it, Voodoo. So
how are we looking, Voodoo?
The lucky T-shirt.
It's on. Mate?
I'm at the game. No, Gav. Oh, yeah. To be fair, do you know what? He's been flat out. And I did hear him say he was looking to try and catch it on Argyle TV on a dodgy mobile signal. So I just don't think he got up there on time, Voodoo. Forgot about that, actually.
Yeah.
He's been that flat out that he's barely been able to engage in the WhatsApps. So yeah, you can have a moan at him on Thursday, Voodoo, if you're on for the live lounge and give him a bit of ribbon. Say how you brought your case of Chateau Lafite and 2 wine glasses with your little cheese picnic set, and he's not there to join you.
Harvey, what's this ping pong ball thing, mate?
Oh, it's only jockey. He's spent the last 45 minutes trying to work out how to comment on it. So
Well, let's see if you can
still
find the
trying
next
this ping
45
pong
minutes
game,
on how to
actually.
subscribe to the channel.
We're all busy. That sounds good, mate.
Yeah, he
I think
is.
we should snatch it, really, to be fair. We seem to be the better of the two sides, but I'm only listening to it, so I can't really see what they're seeing.
Yeah, no, Orient have had some good play. I would say they're edging it, and when Argyle do get a bit of rhythm, they're creating some sort of chance. But yeah, nothing really other than that saved by Hammond from Talai's deflection in the first half for Orient. That's probably the best chance of the game. Come on in, Argyle. Boateng on this right-hand side. What can he do? He had an absolute shocker in that second half. Couldn't even find a pass to Sorinola from 5 yards away. Finn trying to get free, but can't. It goes out for a goal kick. Still managed it, though, as Voodoo's saying. As Gavin will say, I've got 5 deals going off here, there and everywhere, trying to get this contract, sort out these lawyers and solicitors. No, he is. I keep in touch with him often. I love that sort of shit, though, if I'm honest. I love business and I love just thriving on the chaos that can come when you're trying to do deals and all sorts of stuff. Been involved in and dealt with many of those with Dawson when he comes out of the woodwork and says, "Oh, I've got this going. Got to do it by tomorrow, though." And you all look at each other and go, "What?"
Wayne scored for Port Vale.
Ah, okay.
Well done, Wayne.
All aboard the Wayne train.
All aboard the Wayne train.
Eli Transportation, as put there in the comment.
Good on him. Fair play to the guy, you know.
Yeah. He's one of those players I wish it worked out for him at Argyle.
He was really highly thought of as well when he joined. So, but yeah, it just didn't work out, did it?
Sadly.
Ball's in Argyle's half with Sorinola. Just trying. Oh God, make sure you deal with this, Sorinola. Let's not have a screw up because of our own mistake. He does get it forward to Talai, who flicks it on to Patterson. It was a little bit under hit. Oh, yeah, go Talai. I mean, talking about Talai getting roughed up, he's been given the old shoulder in the back to some of these defenders. Still with Argyle, though, on the halfway. Finn tries to find Dale, but doesn't. It's then cleared by the Orient defender to Argyle's left-hand side. Edwards passes it back to Mitchell, who goes back to Luca Ashby Hammond, or as Gavin would say, Ashby Delajus. I can never pronounce that properly.
Delajus.
Thank you, Andy. Oh, ball's just coming back and forward and back and forward. Ross is going to deal with this. He then hits it and clears it forward. Then the defender gets it back onto the ground, but loses it now. Time for Finn to find Owen Dale, who's trying to... Both teams are closing players down as soon as they get the ball. It's good to sort of see that fighting spirit, but it just means that nothing's getting created, really. It's down this left-hand side now, deep in Argyle's half, just outside the 18-yard box, as a player loses Mitchell, but can't get enough to get a crossing. It's squared now to it's going back to the halfway line now, as they look for an outlet. And they're struggling to because Argyle are staying organised and keeping their shape. It's down this right-hand side now, but still, again, can't get forward with the ball. Orient are just having to take their time and see if they can get an opening. But the Argyle definitely making it difficult for them. Talai then wins the ball after the defender tries to come forward. He squares it across to Boateng, who tries a feed. Oh, come on, man. It's under-hit passes for the on-running Owen Dale from Boateng. If it had just got a bit more weight on that, Owen Dale would have been through. So another missed opportunity.
We're ramping
Orient
up a little
back
bit,
with
mate.
the ball now. Or is that free? No, the ref let that go. Wiradoo winning the ball. He flicks it long to Owen Dale. Again, not the best ball. Stretch out leg from the centre-back manages to deflect it out for a throw-in to Argyle. Come on, the momentum's turning again. Quickly taken to Patterson. He squares it out to Finn outside the box. Finn is going to shoot. Is it going to go? Ooh. Sorry, Sophie, who's trying to sleep upstairs.
It
looked like it was
Argyle fans are there, mate. Do you know? Have you
no,
them
don't
yet?
at the moment. It did look like Finn's shot took a deflection straight down the keeper's throat, but it's a good bit of play there, and he created the opportunity. That's what I said. Might not be the type of game for Finn naturally in a free-flowing wing-style play, whatever you call that, but he can create a chance. Young, fresh legs with tired defenders. It's good to see. Come on, let's have some more of that in these last 5 minutes nearly. Orient with the ball, though, in Argyle's half. Go for a long diagonal to the right-hand side. The player is out there on his own. Brings it down off his chest. He goes, ooh! I tell you what, he goes for it. Well, cross comes shot. It comes fizzing in. It does catch Hammond slightly out as the ball swerves, but he manages to palm it over for a goal, for a corner to Orient. Yeah, he was all on his own down here on the right-hand side. As any minute or hour now, Harvey will see it on his screen.
Just seen it.
Go. Left a bit on his own, wasn't he? And the ball nearly caught Hammond by surprise.
I don't think Hammond expects him to shoot there, to be honest.
No, it was it was one of those. Oh yeah, if it had gone in, you'd have said, "Yeah, I meant it."
Yeah,
I was trying to cross it.
If it went more towards the penalty spot, it was definitely a cross, wasn't it? Yeah.
Corner comes in deep towards the back post. Shot at goal, but it hits the side netting, and Argyle survived that threat. 4 minutes to go. I think we're going to see penalty.
Where any Leyton Orient fans are in this game.
Voodoo saying 200, 300. Finn showing his class. Yeah, just noted that. Voodoo. He's got to, and again, I didn't disagree with most of the things Derek Adams said yesterday, but I do. If a player's ready at 17, forget the age. Has he got the quality and the capability to do a job on the pitch? We don't choose store managers because they're too young to be a manager. If they've shown good promise and can do the job, they'll get the job. Experience is one thing, but if the experience is letting you down, you've got to look at other options. Ball's hit long by Orient down this left-hand side, trying to find the number 17. Mitchell, though, goes to deal with it, just shields it out. Oh, he doesn't actually, keeps it in, and then hits it quick and early forward, but it's a bit of a poor pass. It's nearly collected by Orient, but Vertu manages to pick it up. Actually, I don't think he must have taken off his armband. Oh, it's hit long and wide to Owen Dale, who's in the penalty area on this right-hand side. Oh, he tries to cut it back to the penalty spot. Finn was there, but it wasn't the best of back passes, and the defender manages to clear it out. But certainly catching Orient with the balls going forward at the moment. It's now with Jim Patterson down this left-hand side. He's looking to try and find a pass. Squares it back, though, to Vertu, who then goes out wide on this left-hand side now to Soronolo's, who's trying to look to break free of the defender, but oh, no, he doesn't. The defender tries to roll it back, flick it up to clear it up pitch, and then ends up knocking it out for a throw-in. I tell you what, there might just be a goal in it, folks, right before the end. Come on, let's hope it's Argyle. Paul Bailey saying, is Connor Hazard watching how to keep a clean sheet from Ashby Hammond? Finn should have been on a lot earlier. Ball's crossed into the box by Argyle, and it's cleared again. I'm trying to think. I think that was Patterson then from the throw-in who managed to get a crossing from the byline. But they're managing to deal with these and get them out. Argyle can't seem to get on the end of them. It's with Mitchell now, squares it across to Edwards in the centre circle. Back to Mitchell, who then goes back to Ashby Hammond, who's now looking calmly for a pass upfield. Where's he going to go? To this left-hand side? No, he goes, yeah, he does actually, all the way out to Patterson, who controls it. Good. Tries to cut in, cross it with his right foot. It's cleared out, headed out by the defender there with the on-running to lie behind. They try and get it away, but now Ross manages to bring it forward. Where's he going to go with it? Out wide to Soronola down this left-hand side. What's he going to do here? He's got time to look for the pass. Tries to cross it in. Oh, it's flicked on by Finn because it does get deflected on its way in. Oh, Vertu with a reckless shot there from the oncoming ball. Is that Andy falling asleep? Oh, no.
No. You find out.
So, right, okay. I can also tell... what have I got going on here?
Exactly, Voodoo, exactly.
Oh, right, okay.
It's not what you think, Mike.
Right, okay. Yeah, as I say, because my live score notification hasn't gone off. All right, so...
It's not the G word.
I think I know what's coming. To lie. Tries a lob. Oh, I tell you what. Wow. So the ball was crossed long, diagonal down to this left-hand side. Keeper and all that lot coming for it. Talai manages to win the ball off a defender who tries to head it back, actually, to the goalkeeper. Heads it short. Talai tries to lob it over the goalie, and it just goes wide of the post. Great opportunity. Will Lewis Ashby Hammond, Luca Ashby Hammond, I don't know why I keep calling him Lewis, dive the right way? Well, he's done all right tonight. Arthur Batchelor, evening, Andy says.
How you doing, Arthur? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in.
How is that's just that little bit of luck we need.
Yeah, he did.
That dips
But
into the bar,
Talai
it's
just
similar to
showing
us.
how he can make something out of nothing. And he chased that ball as well. How much ahead is the guy at the bottom?
Yeah, sorry, I'm a minute ahead, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it together, but I'm a fan.
This is why I always warn about not ideally doing this, because you're ruining the stream, Andy.
I'm ruining the show, aren't I? Yeah.
Well, it's not a big game, so well, it is actually, because we need the money to get through. Corner taken short to Patterson, who crosses the ball in. It's headed out though for another corner. Argyle sustaining the pressure at the moment as we're into injury time. 5 minutes added on. Luke, I don't know. Again, Luke Ashby Hammond will be the hero. It is 0-0 still, folks, for Ben Maxey, who was asking there. Crossed corner in again, short. It's cleared, but it's back to Sorinola, who's got another chance to put a decent ball in. He goes back, though, to Patterson, who curls a ball in. It's at the back post. What a save! I'm trying not to shout because Sophie's trying to sleep. Oh, who was that at the back post? I couldn't see, but brilliant shot at goal, and the keeper gets a leg out. Watch this, Harvey. Brilliant save.
Oh,
It's a header, actually, across goal.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Again, it's another great reaction save there.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Great save.
I need one goal, man. It says Drandu. Come on, Sorinola, with a throw in on this left-hand side. He goes back to Patterson, who then, a bit of a strange sliced cross, but Talai comes out to meet it. Halfway in Orient's half now, as he passes it to Dale. Dale's done really well in this game again. He's probably been the most consistently decent player in recent games. Free kick he's won on this right-hand side. It's a good, probably about halfway, just towards the touchline, byline, and they're going for a free kick for Sorinola. What are we cooking? No idea.
I think we've done everything but score.
Yeah. But that's because we just don't have that quality to get the right balls through to Talai, do we? I think Patterson's going to try and bend this one in with his right foot on this right-hand side. He does. It goes deep but again, it's cleared out. Oh! That's why Andy's grinning. Sorry, I've just looked at the notification. It's a ball coming in from Sorinola. It's low across the deck. It's not cleared by the defender, and Talai with the back heel. It's a goal.
Come on! I'll see it in a minute.
These folks. I'm trying not to shout because I've got kids Sophie in bed upstairs above me. But it's 1-0 on 93 minutes. And my amazing graphical animation there. Voodoo can't even get a word straight in his comments there. I tell you what,
Voodoo's typing with his elbows.
It was mishit by the defender as the ball was hit low into the centre spot by, I think it was Sorinola, on the right-hand side. Actually, Boateng's going down. It clips the back of his heels. The defender doesn't clear it. There's about 4 defenders around it. No one reacted quickly to it except for Talai, who just decides to back heel it. And it goes into the right-hand corner. Again, that's what we're going to miss in these next few games, is someone who can just instinctively react like that. But he's made up for the red card, the ill discipline on Saturday. He's going to get an important victory for Argyle. I know it's just a virtual trophy no matter how you look at it, but when funds are a concern right now, any money you can get in this cup run and get through to these next rounds is going to help.
You can't hear what I can hear, Mike.
What are you hearing?
We're going to Wembley. Brilliant.
Congratulations, Plymouth Argyle, says Yotas Marlow. Yotta Smarlow, one way or the other. But thank you for that. Arthur Batchelor saying, even again, come over to YouTube now. Was nice meeting you last night, Andy. Obviously from the forum. So thank you for doing that. Make sure you are subscribed, Arthur, if you haven't already. Emma saying, whoop, whoop. Evening to you, Emma. So, paramedic Emma, when are we going to get you on again, Emma? Come on. Surely you're due a shift either on the live lounge or the post-match. I think Argyle will see this one out. There's 5 seconds to go, normal time, probably another 30 seconds, maybe a minute for the goal. But yeah, another important victory in this cup. Keeper's going forward as well, so it's a free kick just inside the halfway line on this right-hand side. Obviously going to throw caution to the wind and have their last hope.
I know, Loyal Green, sorry.
That's the quietest celebration in history. Well, yeah, certainly for me as well, because I got Sophie's bedroom is just up there.
Thanks, Arthur.
Cheers, thank you very much. Appreciated that. There we go. Full-time whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Come on!
I will add, I didn't wear this on Saturday.
It's the voodoo magic again, isn't it?
Yep, the voodoo T-shirt has broken the hoodoo. So there we go. Yeah, look. What's the matter?
We should get that printed on the T-shirts. Voodoo has broken the hoodoo.
That's it. Maybe what I'll have to do is try and draw a black mark. Keep a score of how many wins the T-shirt gets.
Do you know what? We're going to miss that in the next 3 weeks. Talai's goals.
Yeah, it just being able to create something out of nothing. Reacting, doing a back heel flick, and it went in. And that's where he's critical for those sort of things. 472 subs now on YouTube. We're getting to that 500 first milestone marker. So thank you to everybody for that. Finley Tucker dropping in saying, yes, I would be shouting a bit louder. But as I keep saying, I've got a daughter asleep upstairs. And Andy was trying to hold it together with his 60-second head start. We will miss Talai. He brings goals. He does. Great win, says Steve Ramsey. Spencer, 5 Gamer Glory, always changing his YouTube handle. It's 1-0. Actually changes his YouTube handle more than Argyle play games, I think, at the minute. Only joking, Spencer. Paul Bailey saying, Mike, I need 2 hoodies by next Saturday. Right, so Paul... I have, on that note, I have changed the hoodie. So I've got a different source, even to the one that I gave. I forget his name now, matey, from you the other day. So I've had to, as a result, though, put the price up. So they are £25 now. They are a 80-20 cotton mix. So they're a little bit tighter fitting. They're not as, I would say the Primark one was a looser fit, Paul. So there is a sizing guide. I've updated the shop now. So they are on there. So just check that sizing guide. They only go up, though, in that hoodie to, I think it's double XL. There's no triple XL. But there is a bottle green one on there now. I've listed that. So you can get black, navy blue and bottle green. So just have a look, Paul, and let me know if you're happy with that. And then I can sort them out and then can just sort the cash out later. That's fine. And also brings me on to, let me just turn that off or mute that, sorry. The Christmas jumper, again, just to touch up on that, or the sweater. I should have maybe in time for the live lounge, but it could be a bit touch and go for that. But certainly for Saturday, I may even wear it if I can get it all done in time. That will be 20 quid and that will look, I think that's going to come out looking really good. Harvey, well, it's a win. So that's good. We get through to the next round, see who we get, and hopefully we get a bloody home tie.
Luton, you watch.
But yeah, look, it wasn't pretty, was it? But we, like I said, disciplined. We kept our shape. We pretty much nullified their threats most of the game. So yeah, it's a positive win.
Yeah, 100%. I think that what Argyle done tonight, which they've struggled to do over the course of this season, is that they dug deep when they had to. I think the main pointer was starting that second half strongly and not letting themselves get bullied off the ball, not becoming complacent, and ultimately getting that chance towards the end of the game has won it for us, which is going to now be a huge miss for us, because you put anyone else in that position where Talai was tonight for the goal, I don't think anyone else scores that. But yeah, a win's a win. It's more money going into the bank, and more importantly, it's another slate that Argyle can now cross.
Yeah.
I say that because there's been many times this season where we've won a game and we said this is now where we build from. But fans forum last night, fans have got out what they want in their frustrations. We win the next day, and we've got a big chance to prove ourselves Saturday, and hopefully now this is the clean slate. Come on.
There we go. That's it. Get it
Come on, you
out.
Greens, like that. Come on, you Greens.
Going for the comments, Mark, who also paired with the show, retweeting it on X. Thank you for that. I think that's what that means anyway. That tells me in the console here. We have to be happy with that. Much more determination. Yeah, just more organised and structured, as I said, and disciplined, keeping their shape. And it really did give Orient hardly any chances. They did create some opportunities. Just watching one now. The save, as I alluded to, probably their best chance off a deflection. But yeah, absolutely. Progress and positive, says GT has come on the greens. Imich 2897. Anything like last night's Christmas jumper? Oh yeah, the guy stood. It's not a full on proper. Basically, I've done a graphic with our logo, Christmassy style. I don't have it to hand to show you right now, but and it will cover pretty much a good chunk of the top. But it does look good. I would say that, obviously. What else have we got in here? Mark also saying we have to be happy with that. I think I've read that one out. Simon Fort, evening to you. Hi, bring it on. We can do it if we can keep our heads. Clean sheet as well, as Paul Bailey said. Absolutely. Ashby Hammond did do really well. Just watching the one where he spilled it a little bit, but he did well to get back up and block the attempt. What else have we got here? One step. I always get this wrong. One set of footprints. Come on, Edwards. Get your teeth straight. Love it, Harvey, mate. Also saying earlier, again, love it, Harvey, mate. He's just obviously big fan of Harvey's there. So where am I going back? Nicholas G, much better. Well done, lads. Yeah, it absolutely was. So anything like that's, and I've read that one out. Right, what's coming just now? Alex at Argyle, good to see you, mate. We won a game. We've won a game. We've won a game, he says. Michael Hawkes, a Reading fan that joins us on Facebook. He says, can Talai stay suspended until after Boxing Day, please?
I think he's back for Boxing Day, isn't he? If I'm right in saying he's back for Boxing Day. Never mind.
1, 2.
Could well be, as Harvey's trying to work it out.
Back for Doncaster. Well, the 3 games is done for Doncaster, but I don't know whether he's going to get another 1 or 2 because
No, he's not. Paul Burns said last night it's only a 3 match.
He's lucky then, isn't he?
Yes,
What else have we got? Alex at Argyle also saying just before the wee one, he said, yes, Argyle Greens away. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. Steve Ramsey saying, think Hammond deserves his place back.
It's a good shout.
Clean sheet.
Yeah.
Good shout.
That fumble in the last Vertu game, that was bad. That was really bad. But I don't know what it is. For me, I just find him far more composed on the ball, and his distribution still for me is far better than Hazard's. Mike, we just confirmed that extra ban. Ben Collins saying Hammond to start. Yeah, just read that out. I'm just checking I haven't missed anything. Right then. So, as I'm watching the goal celebration now, Senny. So, obviously, I know, Andy, you only listened, so it's hard for you to judge. Harvey, obviously, you watched it like I did. Yeah. He didn't really get many opportunities, did he? And the concern, I know we didn't create enough for him, in fairness, but he is going to be one out of him and Pepper that are the options to come in for Talai suspension, unless Cleverly decides to really mix it up. Then I don't know what's going to go on. Before I come to you for that, other results: Bolton 3, Bradford 0, Bristol Rovers 2, Cambridge 2, Cardiff 1, Wimbledon 5, Doncaster 5, Chesterfield 1, Harrogate 4, Blackpool 2, Leyton Orient 1, obviously Argyle 1, Lincoln City 0, Huddersfield Town 2, Luton 4, Exeter City 0, Northampton 2, Wickham 0. I just missed the last few. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, Harv. So what do you say then in terms of the striking lineup on Saturday?
I think you've definitely got to go with Senny. I think that's for definite. I think for tonight, I think his main problem could be it could just be cold legs. It could be that he's not really seen much of the game recently, and And when he hasn't really been given the opportunity to prove himself in front of goal. And tonight it could have been a case of, get him out of the way now. I think I can remember him having maybe 2 or 3 chances. One was unfortunate not to go in inches away. But I do think that, he's got another couple of days of training. He's got a couple of days of recovery. And I think starting Saturday, if he can get a couple shots early doors on target and then hopefully get himself a goal, we could be in good hands for the next week and a half or 2 weeks, whatever it is.
I think this is the problem, and just quickly, just to say hello to Yao 7. Greetings from a Brazilian fan.
Welcome
there we
in,
go.
My friend. Nice to see you.
Argyle far and wide. Also, I can see Ruby and me in there. The only way is up. Come on,
No
you
number. Paul Bailey saying. I wonder why we won tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's maybe that said something. But I think Harvey and Andy, the problem that we've got is because we're not creating enough really good chances for any strikers up front, even for Talai today, that, for your Asenis and your Pepples to try and come in and fill that void is going to be such a challenge, because as it proved tonight, Talai had that one instinctive chance where an Aseni or a Pepple might have tried to turn to face goal to have a shot, and it would have been dealt with the amount of defenders that were around it. That could be so costly. I think going into Saturday, which we'll discuss more in the preview on Thursday's show, no matter how we don't like it, it's probably going to be one that we're going to have to grind out. Unless we pull out something out the hat, Andy, I think we're going to have to try and hope we can grind out a 0-0.
Well, I think of the two, Asen is more likely to score. I've not seen enough of Pepple really to see him as a goal scorer, but Asen is, 5 goals this season? So he's got the ability to put the ball in the net, and I know a lot of those have come in either the Vertu. I think he scored a couple against Spurs, didn't he? So a couple of those came in the Vertu Trophy, but he knows where the back of the net is, and that's important. He just wants one goal, and his confidence is starting to come back again. And it might just keep us going until Talai comes back against Reading, I think, Michael Hawkes.
Yeah, well, and as Michael Hawkes is saying, will he stay? Will Talai stay beyond Jan? I think he can't play for another club if someone did come in for him because of the 2-club rule in the season. It depends on how toxic and where the club situation is. Let's just hope it doesn't end up leading to that. That's for sure. Simon Fort saying cleverly said we'd get a result and be mid-table, looking up, but see how we play Saturday. VW Coco came in as well. Good evening to you as well there. But yeah, so look, I'm going to leave it at that because I can get a few bits done before I head up to bed. So thank you to all of you that joined. I think we had about just over 700 in. We did also have 18, give or take it up and down, but currently 18 from Harvey's YouTube channel. So thanks again, Harv, for joining us. 55 on the Block 9 there, 3 on Facebook, of which Michael Hawkes is 1. Actually, just to say that, on our Facebook group, there's been some brilliant. Carl tends to get a lot of the posts out on our accounts during the daytime. He's off as well for 10 days, so there'll be more of that. But the engagement between fans and the comments on there has been absolutely fantastic. We are, just a note, working on a Discord, which we might try and release on Thursday. What's a Discord, you ask? It's, for those that don't know, a lot of the young uns will. It's effectively a chat forum, so to speak. Is that the best way of putting it? But a modern day forum. You can get it on an app as well. We're going to put in there threads about obviously lineups and match reports, which we're hoping to, and Argyle News, which we're hoping to get from Finley, who runs the PAFC News account. And yeah, we want to try and bring a centralized place. It may not work, but where you got people on Facebook, you got people on X, you got people on Blue Sky and all that jazz. And yes, of course, you have Pizzotti, but we want to sort of build a sort of Block 9 All Things Argyle community on Discord. So we'll share the details of that hopefully on Thursday. And then when you want to talk about things, whether it's things like the forum or the match or any news that breaks, then we can create a thread, and you can keep that focused rather than all the other stuff that goes on these social feeds.
Mate, aside here, I got to say this: at Fulham tonight at Craven Cottage, it's Fulham 4, Man City 5.
Yeah, I'm just seeing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
What a game that is.
Yeah, Fulham's just scored 2 in the past 5 minutes.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that sounds not Argyle content, but it was just jumped out the page at me.
No, that's fine. Right, I'll just wrap up with so just to finish off that bit before I wrap up. So we'll expose that and we'll tell you how to get on there. It's really easy once you got the app. Harvey's seen obviously a bit of it as well, so we'll be joining in on that. And we'll do different things. I've always said that on this channel. We want to grow that community as Argyle fans. The Harmar says, good evening. Did we win? Yes, we absolutely did, mate.
All in shock, Hamar. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Harold. That's it. I do forget sometimes, but yeah, it's good to see you jump in, Harold, as always. Mark, I've got the Simon Fort wash hands. I don't know if that's meant to be a clap now that we won a game and saying good night.
Or something. It's an emoji.
Yep. It does. Mark saying on X, tonight we had experience and that helped a lot. And Pleguezuelo, just to add, had a solid first half. And actually, I just was watching a replay just a second ago. I thought I must mention it. I thought Edwards had a really solid game tonight. Yeah. So it's good for him to get a full 90 minutes. Yeah.
Mark said that in the comments. Tonight we had experience and that helped a lot. Encouraging, especially with Captain Joe. Fantastic. When you think you've got roles coming in, hopefully on Saturday as well, and Joe Edwards getting back to it, then who knows? It could be one of those smash and grab moments, couldn't it, on Saturday?
I do think, Andy, and I do think, Harv, that there's somewhere for me. I'm a big Tegan fan because I want to. The lad's got a lot of potential. I want to see Cleverly and Adams find a way to include him when I think we've got. Let's just face it, not the best strikers up front, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to Peppo and Aseni, but they know that they need to do better. And I think if you've got a lad like that can find himself in and around the box and can create a shot or a chance out of nothing, somehow for me, it's got to be worth trying to throw into that mix. The youth and experience. Paul Booker says, good evening, guys. Thanks a lot. Onwards and upwards, hopefully. Absolutely. And also, I can't print. Go for it again, Harvey, at the top there.
Luis Miguel Carvial Gonzalez.
That's Louis. Louis Miguel Carval.
Yeah, but I'm too Jonathan. I'm too.
Gracias to you anyway, my friend. Thanks for coming in tonight. Really appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely. So I shall leave it as that. So remember, folks, Thursday I will get the schedule done up. Probably not tonight. Now I'll do it tomorrow for the show on Thursday. So the live lounge 8:30 as usual. Come and join us as we dissect the fans forum and also preview that Bradford game. And let's see what comes up in the presser before we then get to that game on Saturday at Home Park. Look, it's a victory tonight. Yeah, Plymouth Argyle beat Leyton Orient 1-0. It was a 93rd minute scramble in the middle of the penalty area and a back heel from Talai. We are definitely going to miss him over these next 3 games. And it's a chance, though, for someone else to maybe shine and set Home Park alight because we need it. Other than that, Harvey, thanks for joining. He will join us as well on Thursday. But any last words from you, mate?
Come on, you Greens.
There we go. Andy as well, who will be with us on Thursday and was also at the fans forum, so we can give a bit of a view from there with Carl. Any final words from you before we sign off?
Only final words. Good to see Harvey smiling again. I wish he was at the match so he could give a match report from the game of him actually smiling coming out of the game.
Saturday.
If anyone deserves it, Harvey deserves it. But yeah, great stuff. Good. Well, I don't know about the performance, but a good win. We'll take that. Move on to the next game.
Yeah, so we get, as Harold has asked, are we through in the virtual now? Yes, we are. So does anybody know when the draw is, by the way?
I guess it's going to be
tomorrow or Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, so look, we'll discuss that on Thursday when it comes out. Paul Booker also just adding there, I was just listening to the match and Tegan Finn's name almost more than anyone else's when he came on from the commentary, absolutely. And then Michael Hawke saying he will be there on Thursday too. So yeah, and other than that, folks, have a good evening. A bit more a positive lift again, but I know we could be brought back down to earth again on Saturday.
Oh, don't jinx it. Come on.
It is what it is.
Let's revel in it. We've won a game, for goodness sake.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, folks, take it easy and we'll see you Thursday.